live and say hello. It's been a couple days. It's about 70 degrees here. We are in Fredericksburg, Texas. Dog doesn't really want to move around, so I figured we say hello and at least give you a little tour. Hopefully, I can get him moving a little bit so he can go walking around. But as you can see, we're out of the lushness of the east and we're slowly meandering to the vast nothingness of the great far west. Hey, Bob Cox, I was thinking about you. Nice to have you. Um, so it's a little bit of a bummer. It's getting a little hotter, so the dog's less happy. Hey, Becca, nice to have you. Yeah, this is just a random live. Scientology audit Ottawa. Hey, that's a topic that we could talk about. Canada. They're in the news. Be curious about your thoughts. Actually, I want to ask you a very specific question. Scientology audit Ottawa. Who do you like for I can't remember if you're more left or right. I think you were on the more left side. So curious who, even if you're not, who do you, uh if you're more on the right, who do you think is the smartest candidate the liberals could choose? If you're more on the left, who would you like the liberals to choose? Also, a little bit of news. Uh, I'm not going to read Nance Drew. I'm not going to speak in detail until I really look at everything. Nance Drew sent me a docket, which there is a real docket. So that's interesting. So I think the plot kind of thickens, and you have to keep an open mind to everything. You could mock as much as you'd like, but if somebody shows you the material, they show you the material. So she did show me some material, but I don't know if she'd be into this. And again, I'm not going to go into detail beyond that because I'm going to wait to connect with her and kind of fully research everything. But I don't know. I mean, I would love to get her if she'd be into that with Korn and Crazy Love is Love, and maybe you just need somebody to moderate it. So interesting news, Nance Drew. I wouldn't say I'm shifting away from being on the bandwagon if she's completely bullshit. I'm not, I'm still not convinced that she is completely telling the truth, but I'm less convinced than I was before. So yeah, I would love to have both of them on. Put a one in the chat if you think that might be a constructive thing. Put a one in the chat if you think there should be a mutual stream of Corn Freak, Crazy Love is Love, and Nance Drew. Hey, Sylvia, good to see you. Honestly, at this point, NDP, they have more issues that resonate with me. Well, yeah, I agree with you, just to talk about Canada for a moment. I agree with you on that. Scientology audit Ottawa, they have a lot of problems. And they keep losing all the time. They lost big in the election against Doug Ford yet again. He's very smart to call another election, although they just had an election. And it seems like wherever there's not a conservative west of Ontario, it's NDP. It's not Liberal anymore. A Liberal person got defeated for Vancouver mayor as well. So where does the Liberal Party really exist? Anyway, so we got some ones. Hey, Nancy and Abbotsford, we're just talking about your country. Good, we got the dog walking. So we can see a little bit of the little cabin, about $80 a night. They call this hill country. Although it's kind of flat to me, there's a little bit of hills here and there. Trudeau kind of fucked up. He fucked up big time. We can come in. We can go somewhere Friday. You want to come in now? You being lazy? Door's wide open for you. Last time, yesterday, there were some gazelles that he had a good time chasing. He got his energy back once the gazelles were in the picture. So cool. We got some ones. Nance Drew. Yeah, I think we should all have a conversation. And tell me if they both say no, which I think is likely, quite frankly, unfortunately. If you think I should have two separate streams, because I'm naturally sympathetic when I'm talking with people, but if you think I should have two separate streams and they say no, a stream with Crazy Love is Love and Korn, and then a separate stream with me talking with Nance Drew, which there would be an open chat, obviously. She wouldn't have to address things. None of them would have to address things, but I would bring them up, and I think they would have to say if they'd feel comfortable addressing it or not. But at least, if they don't want to all talk with each other, let me know if you'd be into me having individual interviews with you. Set. Put a one. Hey, Dodge, I'm from Canada. Cool. Mark Hart. Yeah, I don't think, just to talk about Canada again, I don't think you should elect a banker. And I think Freeland should. She's the most famous figure. It's hard to be a famous political figure in Canada who's not the prime minister. So she kind of has gotten a reputation for having some guts. I think having a globalist banker is probably the worst person you could. I know he's very charming and he was good on Jon Stewart, And you can see his offensive. He's trying to make himself human. But don't ever trust a globalist maker, guys. I think he is the worst candidate they can choose. But it'll be interesting because they're in the news. You think the conservatives have things so dramatically and are 25 points ahead. But I think another poll had them only 10. So with the Liberals being more in the news, that, you know, right now there's a huge relevancy of the Canadian election that they haven't really had, period, for, I don't know. I don't think the timing of the election is fascinating in terms of the tariffs. So Canadians, are you scared of Trump? They may be scared of us. Canada here. I think that's what I want to do. I get to talk with Heather as well. I want to do all of Canada and start in Vancouver, work my way down to Ontario. But I don't think there's much competitive in between. Here's a fun question for Canadian watchers. Do they go anywhere in the middle of the country? Like, or should I just fly? Like, is it worth it? Like, do they go anywhere, and is there any part of Winnipeg that's competitive, or Saskatchewan, or anything that's not BC? Eastern, it's usually the Far East that's the most competitive. What's the question to Canadians is, did candidates ever campaign in the middle of the country, or is it all in the western edges? This is a big difference. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. So that's a scuttlebutt on that. And I think it would be cool to... sorry, you guys want to know what the question was. The question was... Sorry, guys, we ran out of Wi-Fi. It got disconnected. Well, you can still hear me, although the reception's kind of poor. But looks like we still have it. Yeah, big area. I think we're on some dude's ranch. What's wrong with equality? We're in the middle of nowhere. That's what's wrong with equality. Let me know if you can still hear me. Right now I have like 2 bars. And I went far enough away from the cabin where I don't get Wi-Fi anymore. Uh-oh. I think I'm losing everybody. That sucks. We're having a good time. I hear you. Okay, good. So some people hear me. Somebody as Walking Discovering Adventure says, do you prefer Rothschild family or Rockefeller family? It's a good question. Well, I'd say the Rockefeller, because Nelson, I think, was actually a decent person through and through. I don't think the others were. But yeah, I have a lot of admiration for Nelson Rockefeller. He was very progressive on civil rights and was a very early leader when he was governor of New York. He's very progressive on civil rights. Issued the first anti-discrimination housing ordinance in the late 50s. So his model was a blueprint for Nixon being progressive, surprisingly, on the housing issue. So I'm going to say I prefer the Rockefellers, only because of Nelson. Who else but Nels? We can see and hear you again. Good. Okay. Do you know a dude is a hair on an elephant's butt? Which dude? I want to know. Turn me on. When ICE captures Danny, says Frankie 5 Angels, they're going to give him a free trip back to Ciudad Juarez. Hey, man, he won. Ain't no evidence against him. The bars is not for internet. It is for call quality. Oh, I didn't know that. Kind of the same, though, isn't it? Like, if I have 5G and I have a lot of bars, the reception's better. Hard to say. Hey, Billy Goat, nice to have you. I was at my store this AM. 2 workers raising prices. I asked them. They said, sorry, but things are already freaking tough. Yeah, man, that's why I think the Liberals could lose, because they'll be seen as Trump's great enemy. And if, some basic stuff from Canada, which there's a lot that we actually rely on in terms of food and stuff and produce and whatever. Once that goes up, then the Liberals will be seen as the good guys for fighting back. So the Conservatives have it in the bag now, but they might not for long. But the thing is, the Liberals just have to kill themselves and say, we'll endorse NDP, which they're not doing it. New York City, yes, and New York City relies on Canada for power. It's all Ontario, man. That's all Ontario. That's all Toronto and Ottawa, and we ain't got the grid. You're right. Look at how in Texas. Well, look how they weren't attached to Mexico. They got screwed. Interesting. I'm not surprised. Wisconsin and Michigan rely on Ontario electricity, too. I'm not surprised by that at all. You should start a political channel. Thank you. Maybe I should. I always wonder, is this too much of a sidetrack, or do people enjoy it? Because for an American, I have unique knowledge and interest in Canadian politics. But then you have to start from scratch. So it's always, but then it's then it's more on topic, right? China going to retaliate too soon. Yeah, the only terrorists I think are smarter China, because I wonder how much they can really fight back. Less than a month, Danny will be drinking Jocotes in Guadalajara thanks to President Trump. We'll see what happens. I wish you luck, Frankie Five Angels, with that beat comment. I don't think you'll get your wish. They haven't supported. Hey, they've already. Hey, come on, man. They've already. Frankie Five Angels. They've already started supporting people for no reason. Guess who wasn't one of them? Danny. So the proof is in the pudding, bitch. And they've been deporting a lot of people for no fucking reason. They haven't deported Danny. So what if happens already? Stupid. Congratulations. Wrong. Oh no, how he Hagabasher says, oh no, how are the Americans going to keep up with the avocado consumption? Hipsters need their avocado. I never understood that stupid trends, but hipsters need their avocado. Beautiful view, by the way. Big open Texas skies. I don't know, man. Their stupid avocado toast, it tastes like trash. You're a nerd. I'm with, oh, Hero Light Duty. You know, people are criticizing your name. I found it amusing. You're a nerd. I'm with ZDT. Well, I get more than ZDT, even though I might be a nerd. That's obvious. LCBO. Yeah, that's fucking, how do you buy your liquor? Well, I don't drink that much, because that LCBO shit pissed me off. It's the largest purchaser of American liquor, and Tuesday shelves here will be a bottle of bourbon and Tito's. Time to let the liver rest. Alcohol, people don't forget how much alcohol Canada produces. You want to see the cows? You can see the cows. I'm gonna hop this fence for my dog because I'm that committed. Hey, chop, 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 and Missy. We got a lot of Danny hate today. Cool. Not that I'm supportive of that, but let's see how he reacts if he tries to start beef with the cows. You can start some beef. I haven't got told off yet. I gotta climb this fence. There we go. And here's the real deal, Hero Like Cody. How are you? Nice to have you here, Like Cody. The real one. Do you have fun with your sociopath friend, ZT? Not friend for long, though. He's sniffing some shit. You see the horses in the distance? I don't know if you can see them or not. And that's my little cabin. Glad he's up in, oof, roadkill. Wonder what that was. Damn, somebody kill a cat. Ugh. What is that? A raccoon? It's a Thetan. That's what happens to you if you don't get your TRs in. Happens to raccoons too. Because aren't they all the same? How come that never applies? If children are adults, how come animals are? Huh? Rest in peace. At least my dog didn't kill it. I saw my dog kill a raccoon once. That was made me very sad. I got pissed off at him for that. I heard the egg is replacing the gold with Fiat Standard, right? We got some horses up ahead. Let's hope he doesn't start some shit. I don't think he will, but you never know. He's definitely smelling all the poop. He has a bad habit. If it's manure, he'll roll around in it. I never understood, like, my dog has this weird interest in poop. And when I take a poop and, like, let's say I don't flush for a moment, he'll, like, get my, like, toilet paper used and eat it. It's really disgusting. He's a swine. Hi, Al, I see the weirdo. It's that weirdo Duty. Funny name, right? Can you please try holding the phone closer to the body and mouth? Sorry, so we can hear you. Absolutely. Thank you for the advice. Salient advice, I'm sure. Dodge, let's face it, America is not in a position to tell us who to vote for. We never told you how to vote. I'm not telling anybody how to vote. I'm saying that the liberals might win because they look good defending Canada against Trump. That before, it wasn't that bad to align. Like, Pierre's never really publicly, he's never said he loves Trump, but he congratulated him and has implied that he kind of is in at least sync with a lot of his vision, right? And before, with Trump winning the election, having good approval ratings, that seemed like a winning tightrope to walk. Now it seems like Canada, if you're objectively pro-Canadian, then you'd be annoyed at Trump and you'd want somebody to push back. Therefore, it would be the Liberals, or really the NDP. Liberals need to step aside. So I'm not telling you to vote for it. I'm saying that there's going to be a lot more eyes on the election. LVC. I was watching some LVC clips the other day. Brought back the memories, man. I don't know if you could even see the horses. Yeah, you can. It's kind of blurry. He's just smelling everything. Polyev, did I say that right? Is an odious little creep. We see it. Some do. He's doing well. Pierre's bad juju. Yeah, well, he was doing all right. He reminds me of Ben Shapiro a lot. He's like Ben Shapiro in 10 years. We're all corrupt. Ain't that the truth? We're going on to the worse. Hopefully, if there's beef, I will pull him away. I'll yell at him. Let's see what happens. He's approaching these horses like LVC approached DOA. He's going to start calling these horses a trans. It's guaranteed. He's going to insult them and say that they're trans. As if that's a bad thing. Are they trans? Trans horse? Why are you starting shit? He'll fuck you up if you wanted to. These horses are like, bitch, please. We got a little Sarah Jessica Parker over there, don't we? You know, I'm scared. Fuck around, find out. Don't worry, man. I'll call you a trans. That's what I deal with all day. You don't have to protect me. I'm fine. You're the one making an ass of yourself. Chicken shit. Chicken shit much. Good. Oh, now they're taunting him. Yeah, you ain't shit. That's alright. I'm good. I'm safe. Ain't doing nothing. I don't have any issue with them. I didn't call them a trans. You did. Well, that was fun. Polyev hired my brother's company to work in a second house, then tried to pay him cash under the table. Huh. He was a shadow minister of finance of the time. Well, that's a direct issue. That's not a normal try to save a buck or two. It's you and me, Dodge. You're the strong on the horse. Funny. You might be right. Sheep show, welcome to the chat. Hopefully that's a real sheep show. I reckon it is. Haha, dog, you socket shit he learned from his dad. Didn't he ever? But you can tell, that's why I don't worry. Because if he's over freaks out, he'll back down, which is good. So he'll never really get himself hurt. He's not like a little dog who just kind of stands there. You got a prickly thing, didn't you? I could try to pull it out from you. Is LVC here? Hey, LVC. I never called anybody trans. Dude, isn't it on video? Come on, LVC. LVC, how are you? What do you think about everything? LVC, write me an essay. Write me a novel. At least 300 words, LVC, about what your thoughts are on DOA and perhaps how you feel your honor should be defended. Because when I think of the people who have been supportive of the movement, who have been level-headed, gentlemanly, kind, generous, I think of LVC. Trans, all those things. I think of LVC. LVC should run for president. LVC for you and me. Poilievre's change of look and how he's seen as an orange flag for me. That's interesting because I think he's gotten a little more aggressive. I never knew he changed his look. I always thought he had kind of the same thing. The dog, neuter, but big balls. Mild-sized balls. He is checking out the scene. No gazelles, man. We saw gazelles yesterday. Might be too hot for the gazelles. They might be in the shade. He had a great time chasing gazelles, probably for an hour yesterday. And they move different. So we're the only ones here. There's a family yesterday who was renting that property, but they're gone. So it's just us. It's a pretty cabin, isn't it? It's kind of nice to see the great westward divide. All right, 119 people watching. Cool. This is what always annoys me because there's a fence, so now we have to go all the way back to the original location versus just walking in because he wants to get to the AC. I could try to lift something for you. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Let me see. We might have to go around and go through the fence. No, I could lift it. Hold on. You gotta give me a minute. This is as far as I could lift it. No? All right. Well, then we gotta go back. Sorry. Wait, let's see. Let's go that way. I think there's a fence. We're trying to go the other way. Because it's a longer walk, I feel like. If we don't see what's here on this side first. It's annoying they put all these fences up, but I'm sure it's for the animals and shit. Bob Cox is a DOA troll. Well, troll away. Everybody could use some trolls. People like talk about trolls as if it's a bad thing. Everybody needs a dose of medicine, of their own medicine. Everybody needs a dose of reality. I'll defend Bob Cox's right to troll until I die, damn it. Troll away. People can troll here. Lord knows people do. I'm hoping there's some semblance of access here. But I don't even know. We haven't been down this way that much. It is getting hot. It's probably about 76 degrees right now. I'm glad the dog's just walking at all. All right, can we do this? Huh. Let's see. Wow, they make it difficult, don't they? Let's see. I'm going to see if I can lift anything up. Sorry, man. I'll let you straight. You can do it. Come on. You can do it. Here. Hold on. Hey. There we go. All right. I'll meet you on the other side. I'm going to zoom out. There we go. Okay, now I got it. Cross this. You got to give me a minute. It's more complicated for me. There's barbed wire here. I'm on barbed wire. Okay. And we're good. All right, found a shortcut. Good job. Doesn't have the exclusive. I'm with Poilievre. Yeah, I know we got some division. Just gotta chase the shoe. Which luckily it's not snowing, so he can chase away. Pardon me. All right, catch up with the chat. Yeah, I'd interview LVC. Dodge tennis ball. Yeah, he likes tennis. He'll forget about it. But he likes tennis balls. I should buy a few. Let's see, what else are we looking at? Dodge, did you stay where you are? Huh? What do you mean? Oh, I missed a flight. I was supposed to be on a family foundation thing and fly to Miami. But they bumped me, which I was pretty happy about because I didn't want to fly. I've been flying so much. I flew all the way to Italy to see my mom. So I don't want to fly that much, and I don't want to leave him alone. So I was kind of happy it happened. And I purposely bought like the cheapest, I got knew somebody who got it, had a standby connection. So I was thinking, well, there could be a 30% chance I'd be bumped. And I was. Police on my way. Huh, cool. Get to know where I am. Gonna turn back the Wi-Fi, though we got 5G now. So this is one of the cabins. This is a slightly more expensive cabin. I guess it's a little bigger than my cabin. Not much, but a little. And maybe you guys can help me with this. I don't know how to operate a grill. And I have some meat. I'm gonna go into town and get something to eat as well. But what do you do with a grill like this? Do you need charcoal? Do you have to buy charcoal? There's wood. I guess you could do a fire. How do you, there's no plug. What do you do with this? Huh, oh well. Maybe somebody knows the answer. We got the AC going on. I know it's hot, right? I got water for you. Making sure it's not cool. Yeah, I think he's got his water. Ugh. Weird for it to have a snowstorm about 5 days ago, and then now all of a sudden it's hot. Catching up on chats. I watch 50 to 100 different channels, says Bob Cox. I could care less about trolling Ann. That's a lot of channels, Jesus. Wow. I'm in Canada. I don't know much about Mark, but we shall see. I think he's the wrong candidate, personally. Trudeau is a huge flop. Still no clean water up north. That's a whole big battle, too, with the fluoride stuff. And I know I got to clean my cabin. He isn't in town. He isn't a horse pasture. Yes, I'm in Texas. I'm in hill country. Here, I'll refill your water. You can get some more water. All right. You don't want it? All right. I guess you're good. He's so weird. He just stands like this and doesn't do anything. There you go. There's your more water. You get unlimited water, man. How much water you want is what you get. Water doesn't make you gain weight. I don't think it does. You can see this is our backyard. Kind of nice. If anybody knows how to operate that grill, do let me know. I'm catching up on this weird chat. Charcoal or wood through the cubby hole. Oh, there's a cubby hole? And then what? And then you put the charcoal in there? How do you light it on fire? Do you light it on fire with a lighter? Do you use lighter fluid? Palma d'Essa is at some giant migrant protest. Cool. I was thinking about going down to the border and checking things out. And even going to Juarez. Just put in the one in the chat if you think I should go down to Mexico for a day or two. That'll be some fun content. And Hero Like Cody, I am in Fredericksburg, Texas, about 2 hours west of Austin, Texas. Heading slowly towards LA, but I'm going to really be slow. And for court at the end of February, or February 19th, I'm going to fly. I'm going to fly from Phoenix to LA, which is a pretty easy flight, and then fly back. So like stay stationed in Phoenix, but I think fly, because it's such an easy flight. But I don't know, now that I'm ahead of schedule, I didn't have to go to this meeting. I might show up. Hey guys, can you tell me what is on the 5th of February? Because it looks like Henry's going to get a trial date. So that'll be March, or very late February, probably March. But is DOA has his case on the 5th? And I guess it's DOA, the 5th or the 7th, is it DOA versus ZDT, if I'm not mistaken? And if so, let me know, because if that's the case, DOA said he might not show up. So then that would be dumb to fly. If there's another case around that time, then I would fly for the 5th. So let me know if you guys always seem to know. Cool, we got some ones. Maybe supplies from for a barbecue and shed. Yeah. Too dangerous to Mexico. I love that. Well, I would go to Juarez all the time in the height of everything. Seventh is ZDT. Right. Is it ZDT with DOA? Because DOA might not be going to that. So then if he's not going, then it's essentially dropped, eh? So what would be the point? Do you want to go out again? We can walk more. We could go in the car. We could go I'd like to go for a hike. That's what I'd like to do. Mexico is not dangerous. No, it's not actually dangerous. La Paz is great. Balandra Beach. Definitely go to La Paz. Juarez is a fun city too. Yeah, none of them. It's not like you go. Even the cartel. Like I've been to Culiacan, which is where El Chapo's son, the shootout happened, many times, and I would go to Juarez. Been to Juarez 8 times, and it's not like there's like cartel people shooting at you all the time. You don't really see it. If you're at the wrong place at the wrong time, you can, but in the same way where you would see a shooting in the U.S. So it's the perception that is far more dangerous to go to Juarez than it is to go to a dangerous American city is a false one. And I felt plenty safe in dangerous American cities, so I think it would be relevant to go down and ask the people about the tariffs and see if anybody's walking around who might have been deported. You meet a lot of people in that situation. At least leave the bowls to soak in the sink if you're going to wash them. Which bowl? I don't know what you're talking about. So each trying to figure out how to change clothes as he presents. He is a lawyer and himself at the same time. Yeah, good point. I agree with that. Dangerous part of Juarez is the employers who move across the border to exploit. Yeah. DOA will be going, so he's going. Ah, shit. Chat knows everything. They do. I just asked you guys. You are my minions. Go to where the wind blows you. I love that, Holly. And I'll come and visit you at some point. On the floor, that Dodge will trip over, hit the center counter, land his face in the toilet. It's happened before. I'm glad you noticed iron on the floor. Love the iron floor. Some things never change. Well, hey, I have a fun outfit. This is like I'm going super vintage. This is not an authentic shirt, but it's a reproduction of not 1950s or 40s, but probably the Wild West 1880s, 1890s. So I'm rocking the 1890s style. But I went to a Western shop and got this for about like $30. Scully's is better. There's Rockmount and then there's Scully's. Although my hair is going alfalfa style. And Scully's is a lot cheaper, and Scully's has more unique designs. Yes, looks like a 1920s jailhouse shirt. Yes, it does. It's kind of fun. Josh's man, thank you. Cute Western style, appreciate it. I'll show you I got a black and white one, which is even cooler too. So I'll show that to you. This one I like even more. I thought that was fun. Like your haircut. Thank you. Yeah, I got a haircut a while ago. Probably like a month ago I've got it. But this is our nice little chilling porch. See the dog? Yeah, you get to him. Hello, hello. Dodge, if you go to Chihuahuas, you'll find the best. Yes, in Chihuahua, there's a place in Juarez that has kind of the coolest shoes ever in the world. So we'll definitely do a day trip. My guess is there'll be a day where it's too hot for the dog to go into El Paso, and so too hot in El Paso for the dog to go outside, and so he'll want to chill all day. So what I'll do is I'll stay close to the border, and we can just spend like 3 hours walking around. So we'll go shopping. We'll kind of see a cool side of Juarez. But yeah, guys, love your shirt. Thank you. Here, you can see this way. But yeah, let me know if you want to do that. And yeah, so let me know what's happening with court. Is it the 5th or the 7th? First is DOA versus ZDT. Is it the 5th or the 7th? If it's the 7th, it's more likely I show up. Did you fart? I did not fart this time. This time around, I did not. No. I am the victim. We all need to be victims now and then. They know not to mess with you considering your lineage. Yeah, but I stick out like a sore thumb. So I'm not a target. I'm more of a target in Mexico. I'm more of a target of the police. A lot of stuff happening. Cartels are terrorist organization now. Yeah, well, that's been kind of obvious. Border shut, etc. Yeah. Not like you're feeling. Yeah. Hold on, gotta go like this. It's windy. Go play Roblox. Yeah, that's classic. Oh, wait, I'm moving to La Paz. You should move. Don't want you here. Hello, bro. Love from Pakistan. Respect to Pakistan. Also in the news a lot. Reminds me of the 1960s Nehru jacket. Yeah, same collar. Yes, very similar with it sticking up. They're more jackets and not shirts. Love your old soul, Dodge. Thank you, Kate Taylor. Love you. Always enjoy when you're on the chat. That did not fart. We were talking about that. Just catching up other places. 7th is CDT. Thank you. Okay, cool. So we get a Mexican baby update. I'm positive it's not mine. Yeah, I don't know if I have time to detour that far. There's a lot of direct flights from LA to Torreon, so I might have to fly in. I'll do it probably within the next. I'll try to do it within the next 2 months, though. I might go into Mexico and actually, if I go to Mexico, I have to travel out of the way to do it, but it's like not that out of the way. CDT scams his followers. I think that's true. ZDT never shows proof he paid his lawyer. I think ZDT paid his lawyer because his lawyer is. I mean, I saw his lawyer Skype in, right? He's going somewhere. I guess we'll figure out where. But yeah, I saw the lawyer, so I think he's at least paying for the lawyer in the rare defense of ZDT. That's probably all he's paying for. I'm sure it's, he's raised more than he's needed. I couldn't imagine that $2 attorney being that pricey, eh? Where do you want to go? Let's walk a bit. Let's go for a drive. The sun will go down in 2 hours. No, you don't want to do it? He does a lot of standing around. Dodge, were you in Italy? I was. Yeah, I didn't do any streams, but I was seeing my mom. Which is why I didn't want to fly again. Where in Italy were you? We were in Rome, and we were in like these hot springs. I forget the name. They're way out of the way. It was like 2 hours from Rome. CDT tells the truth always. Ain't that the truth? How was Italy? The food was very good. We were so out of the way though. I felt kind of trapped. No, we did have a car because we rented a car. I grew up, in Aviano, Italy. Cool. Where's that? I'm trying to remember what region Siena. We were very close to Siena. We were probably like 45 minutes closer to Rome. 45 minutes south of Siena. 40 minutes south, give or take. Who cares about ZDT? Raise your hand. He's an interesting topic of conversation. I will say that. Yeah, tell me up north. Tell me tell me each of you guys how. This is a fun one. I've never asked. Anybody in the chat, tell me what city, state, or city and province or country you're from. City, if you're not from North America, city and country. If you're from North America, city and state, or city and province. I'd be curious what the answers are. This is not a one. You did this incorrectly. Nope. There's no one. Unless, what a one in the chat. ZDT is a scammer. One on that, yes. Winnipeg. I love Winnipeg. I stayed at the cheapest Fairmont hotel you'll ever find. It's in downtown Winnipeg. I remember staying at the Fairmont for $90. I'm like, this is the coolest shit. You could pay $90 and stay in the Fairmont. And then we stayed in the West End, which is supposed to be the hood in Winnipeg. We went to Kildoran Park, which is beautiful. This is all with the dog loved. I always thought if my dog will pass, and I think I'd want to scatter his ashes at his 3 favorite places, one in each location in each country in North America. So one in Mexico, one in the U.S., one in Canada, and Winnipeg would be the Canadian because he loved Winnipeg. We went up to the Great Lake, not the Great Lake, but it was almost a Great Lake. Forget what it was called, but about 45 minutes north. And yeah, West End was cool. West End was like the friendliest ghetto I've ever been to. And we stayed at this big brownstone. It almost looks like Brooklyn, and it was $60 a night. So we did both. We stayed at the Fairmont, and then we stayed at the brownstone. Croatia I haven't been to. London I went to very briefly. At least I had a lot to say about Winnipeg. I know that Fairmont. It's beautiful, isn't it? I'm from a billion-year-old carbon. Cool. We got Croatia. Ireland and the UK has fallen. Well, we'll see about that. You're the best dog dad ever. Thank you, WR. That's sweet. Kansas City. I was just in Kansas City a couple months ago. Uh, Joe's has way better ribs than I can't. There's another place that's closer downtown, and they have the lamb ribs, and that place sucked. But Joe's best ribs I've ever. He ate Joe's too. The dog loved Joe's, so we had a good time in Kansas City as well. The city of fountains. We took a lot of sips from a lot of fountains in Kansas City. Definitely love KC. Ohio, Florida, Wisconsin. Wow, you're all over, K Taylor. Italy, Cali. Now you're in Cali. Winnipeg Beach. There you go. Winnipeg Beach. That's what it was. How old's his dog? He's probably 6 years old, is my guess. Vaughn down there on Portage in Maine. Portage, I've heard of that. All right, so we got all over. So we got Kansas City, Croatia. I'd always loved to go to Croatia because I was close when I was in Italy. I wanted to take a ferry to Croatia. Zagreb seems cool, and there's a lot of beautiful ocean towns. And they say in Croatia, like I didn't like Europe. I don't like going to Europe that much because it's hard to enjoy being by yourself socially. Because it's like in North America, you could walk into a bar and off in a lot of cities make friends. And a lot of Europe, like if you're American, they won't want to talk to you. But I heard Croatia, people are really nice to you. Eastern Europe, it's the start of Eastern Europe, old Soviet Union. And I heard they're super sweet and fun, nice to Americans, and like they're very welcome. So I would like that's I have a sour view of Europe because I've been to France and I've been to Italy. Uh, and that's it. I've really only been to France and Italy. Well, I went to Finland, and they're much nicer in Finland as well. But I've seen France and Italy much more extensively than anywhere else in Europe. And both countries are very rude. And I feel like I got the wrong perception of Europe. Carson, Mississippi. You beat me with what is the closest city in Carson? Because I've been to Tupelo, and I've been to Jackson, and I've been to Meridian, and I've been to Vicksburg. And I ain't never heard of Carson. And I wanted to stop. I was thinking about stopping in Starkville, but I never did. I'm obviously from Denmark. Copenhagen supposed to be amazing, and they're also supposed to be nice to Americans in Copenhagen. France hates Americans. I agree, they're rude. Yeah, I dated a most beautiful woman in Croatia. Holly, we are nice, friendly people. Love tourists. Most everybody here speaks English. Also, that kind of sounds like paradise to me. Somewhere in Western Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. Been to Sydney. Been all over Australia. Been about 8 different cities in Australia. They're very nice to Americans in Australia. They're very cool. I had a good time. Remember, I met up with like a 35-year-old at Tinder, and she took me to a crazy club in Sydney. And we hung out for like 2 days after. That's a hell of a fun time. I was born in the Winnipeg Fairmont. You were born in the Fairmont? Very cool. I believe you. I 1000% believe you. I thought it was you. Add one here for a beautiful day. What's up? Dodge, you should come to Copenhagen cover. Ooh, screenshotting this. I think I need to. Thank you. Scientology Up North says, Dodge, you should come to Copenhagen. It's tempting to cover our big protest in March. Lots of people coming from also abroad. That is, 1,000%. Have you emailed me before, Scientology Up North? Guys, subscribe to Scientology Up North, doing really good work in Denmark. Please email me if you haven't, dodge.landisman@gmail.com. Let me look into flights, and that's, I covered the Chicago one, and that I'm very glad I showed up there. So it might be worth to show up to Denmark and do that. Plus, Copenhagen is architecturally one of the most beautiful cities, probably in the world. And they are really good with pancakes. They make great pancakes. And blinis. They have blinis in Copenhagen, right? They had them in Finland. But thank you, Sai. Well, if I don't show up, let's definitely do a blast out your stream 2 days before the protest, do some prep. Maybe a week. Let's do a week and then maybe a follow up 2 days before. So if I can't make it up, I'd love to 1,000% have a sit down interview with you, Scientology Up North. Let's try to. But I'm gonna see if I can fly up there. I think that would be super cool. If not, let me see if I can stream. If you're cool with that, I can stream your stream on my channel and try to get you some more followers. Not that you're doing well yourself, though. You've grown very quickly and have quite a few thousand. I could show you all the Scientology locations in Copenhagen. How interesting. There's many. That would be really cool. I'd like that. So yeah, guys. Sounds cool. Probably have to find a sitter for the dog to go to Denmark. No, I wouldn't take the. I can't take the dog in the plane. The only time I've taken the dog in the plane is when I moved places, and I flew like a semi-private thing called JSX, and they have a few little routes, and they're not like a full private plane. It's not like, but it's still expensive. I think it's like it was a $400 ticket, which is crazy. It was a $400 ticket, and I flew from I flew from LA to Miami, so it's $400 each ticket, so it's like $1,200 altogether. But the dog could go on the plane with you, which is cool. But I'll only do that if I really have to. I'll only do that if I'm going one way, and I'll go one way, then I'll transport the car and take the dog with you. Oh, you've been in JSX, cool, booty shaker. You got some bread, girl. Shaking that booty, I guess. No one ever subscribed to Hero Light Cody because his channel's AI stupid shit, says Hero Light Duty. Actually, a few thousand people have subscribed to him and his sister channel, Sister Bright Zoe, so that's incorrect. We're all aware it's AI. He's not hiding that. So, it's entertaining. They recreate scenes. They're like animators. I think it's kind of badass. They are the Disney of the Scientology protest. No, they're not. They're way better than Disney. Fuck Disney. They're the Pixar. Hero Light Cody is the Pixar of the anti-Scientology movement. And I think we all need a Pixar in our lives. Fake. That's the point, bro. The whole point is it's AI, and they animate it, and it's originally to watch. It's interesting to watch. Oh, I'm originally from Finland. Cool. I've been to Kotka and Lappeenranta, and Helsinki, obviously. So I've been a little bit around Finland. It was one of you Ambien gangs. Gotta love the Ambien. If I give Tony money, I'll ask him where it's going, but he definitely has a lawyer. He does Hero Light Duty. He has a lawyer. I don't know if the lawyer's really... I don't know if the lawyer has the balls and the gall to actually charge what ZDT says he's charging, but we'll see. Scientology up north says it is European headquarters, and they just acquired a new building for 26 million USD in the heart of Copenhagen. Wow, shit. So they're still doing real estate stuff. I should get some Ambien. Never has that. Hey, ask Roseanne. CDT claims he could bench 300 pounds. Full of shit. I'd be surprised. Might be weighing that. We are letting SSI check his receipts. Who's SSI? Hey, Margaret. Nice to have you. Hero Light Duty. It's not personal when he's asking followers for money, says Southern Salute. He calls others out for scamming. He should show his followers he's not taking their money for other things. Whose followers? What followers? We'll see, Bob. You have zero thoughts then. So ask Dodge if I've ever been a mod here. Julie is not. Damn crap. What are you guys fighting about? What? Children. Children behave. Where do you guys start arguing with each other? Are you self-deleting comments? I ain't deleting anything. Huh. Be nice to Bob Cox, or not, or don't, but try to be. I'd love to go to Denmark, but by far the best cookies you'll get anywhere are in North Beach. All right, thanks, Johnny. I'll go up to San Francisco relatively soon. They are rude in Europe, says Kate Taylor. And let's definitely hang out, by the way. But I love history and how they preserve their culture. Yes, I agree with that. Julie's obviously showing off for someone. Aunt must be with it. I don't have any issue with Julie. Julie's cool. What's your beef with Julie, Bob Cox? These internal squabbles are so bizarre. Where do you guys even get the information to fight with each other? Like, how do you all know who each other are? Like, no offense, I like Bob Cox, bro. I have no idea who you are, man. Bob Cox seems cool to me. See, this is like a general. We're having fun together. No harm, no foul. But this is a general statement on how crazy shit gets. Like, all right, you know what's interesting observation? Chris and Apostate Alex, among many others, have been chastised for the behavior that their mods have exhibited and the division that their mods have caused. And we'll even throw Denver J in there. May he rest in peace. And I'm looking at what's happening now. I'm like, people are starting. I have no idea what anybody, like, how is it Chris's fault? I have no idea what any of you are talking about. Oh, I'm sorry, Bob Cox. She says IDK. She attacks me everywhere she sees, he says Bob Cox. But Julie B says he stalks me, Dodge. Ooh. There's a difference. See? Like, what? How are any of us responsible for somebody stalking somebody, somebody's attacking somebody? My God. Let this just go to show. Do not persecute us for the sins of our children. And we could say that chats are our children. DOA says minions, I say children, because you guys act like children sometimes. But I still love you. Yeah, I love Julianne, Bob Cox. Bob Cox is ZDT's. I don't have any evidence for that, but okay. Crackhead Kenny is the ultimate DOA simp, says Giggly Gigs Notebook. He's hard to keep. Is he still doing crack? Why are mods so deeply embedded in channel? Yeah, I don't know anything about you guys. Like, no offense, I like you guys. I don't care. Like, I care. Like, I like conversing. I met up with some people. And I like them personally as friends, but I don't care, like, what you're saying in my chat. Like, get out of here. Who cares? Dodge, you're better off leaving a car on both coasts. Yeah, transporting your car is not practical. It probably costs half the value of your car. I've done it a few times. Like, my parents have been nice enough to pay for it when I've started a new job. Only if I start a job. It's not like they'll just pay for it for me to go to court or anything. It's about $1,000 from coast to coast. It's expensive, but it's not horrific. And I've used them 3 times, so you get a discount. You get like 10% off each additional time you use them, which is so. Like the last time I used them, I paid like $800 or something. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so this just goes to show it's like these massive wars start. These chats are vessels for massive wars, and far be it for us to have to be responsible for it. What's in that bowl? Legal THCA that I purchased legally in Texas. Thank you very much. It is completely legal. Thank you, THCA loophole. It is not THC. It gets me high like THC. It smokes like THC. The moment it is dried up though, but the moment that the flame hits the THCA, it is THC. But possessing it, I merely am possessing legal THCA, which is technically dried up weed. It does the job. It's actually not as good as actual weed. It's like you're getting like the decent, reliable, but not top shelf of the street dealer weed you would get 10 years ago. Danny has big soup cooler lips. Racist much. Giggly Gigs Notebook. Do you have a doggy? No. There's some fat asshole just decided to show up on my ranch. No, that's my dog. Yeah, I have a school. If you want to meet my school pet, I will possibly. If I do not know how I will show a dog or a school because I've never had a dog in sports. In a sport, how about that? I'm going to read this again. Mabel Martinez says, do you have a doggy? I have a school. You want to meet my school pet? I will possibly, if I do not know how, I will show a dog. Or the school because I have a dog. It is sport. So how about that? Do this one more time. Do you have a doggy? I have a school. If you want to meet my school pet, I will possibly, if I do not know how to, I will show a dog. Or the school because I have a dog in a sport. Cash me outside. How about that? Possibly. Miss Martinez. I buy cars and recently got a 1995 5.7 Trans Am. Badass. The custom exhaust. Wheels built for 2K. That's not bad. Looks peaceful there, isn't it? I live in Texas. Where do you live? Because I have a dog named Dodger. No way, really? Says Miss Martinez, and one named Ted. That's cool. We're in Texas. Well, maybe we'll say hello. My email is dodge.landisman@gmail.com. Mabel, with your spelling, I'm not sure. If you're a kid, I wouldn't meet up with a kid. But if you're like over 20 or something, yeah, we'll meet up. And not that like with each person I meet up, I'm trying to, pull something with, but just as a general policy, meeting up with a kid, even, no. But if you're 20, I could be polite, bring my dog, and we'll say hello. Okay. I like Dodge. He lets the fights happen and doesn't block people. Thank you, Hero Light Duty. I appreciate it. Everybody hates Hero Light Duty. I'm okay with them, but try to duty less on Hero Light Cody. But that's the whole point of your existence, isn't it? Is you want to make duty on Hero Light Cody. Thanks for sticking up for me, Dodge. Always, Bob Cox, friend of mine. I've seen no evidence of Bob Cox praising ZDT or saying vitriolic comments towards anybody. Trans Am was an automatic, but actually that's what people want. Yeah, because I can't drive for stick, which is weird. Dodge can actually just chill with someone, guys. Come on now. Of course I can. Yes. I've platonically chilled with, various supporters. But, if somebody wants something more, I could always provide it. Granted, they're over like 20. And they're a woman. And they're attractive enough. So probably not. Yes, I don't like AI and how he spreads lies. Cody can't be trusted till he shows his face. Well, he's definitely not that guy. I'll agree with you on that. I bet he's ugly. I doubt it. Who knows? Maybe he vaguely looks like him. Maybe he's like 10 pounds heavier. And that's it. The sister AI site is like, it's AI. But God, that's one of my dreams. Little older, raven gray hair. Like, I think gray hair's sexy. I wish Sister Bright Zoe was real. But I can still fantasize. Some people aren't smart, and it seems like it. Ain't that the truth, other Danny? I guess we're walking somewhere. We could go in the car and actually go for a hike and find a shady spot. We can find a river or something. You don't want to do that? I think he's just Mr. Hot. Look at, like, what's the point of that? What's the point of going from there to here? Sister Bright Zoe, she's probably real. Find her. Yeah, okay. Tell me people don't know Danny without telling me. Danny's YouTube name shows up as Danny. Oh, is it the real Danny? Cool. Will the real Slim Danny please stand up? Well, that would be hard. My dog will not sit still and run away when he is outside. You got a good puppy. Thank you. I got a lazy pup. Lazy dog. It's too hot for the lazy dog. It's too hot for the lazy dog. Lazy dog. Lazy dark doggy. Lazy light doggy. I'm the real Danny. Hey Danny, how you been? How's life? Where you at? Do you want to start some shit? Danny, who do you want to insult? Let's do it right now. Let's make a goddamn stream out of this. I'm kidding, Danny. No, I love it. Do not sniff that dog. Definitely not. Hey, Corn's here. Corn, you're here? Hey, Corn. Hey, Corn, would you be willing to be on a stream with Nance Drew? Let me know. Waiting for your answer, Corn. If you don't, then I'm going to have to go to my other streamer that I know, Corn Hub. He's gorgeous. Thank you, Corn Freak. I appreciate that. It's very sweet. Show us those lips and prove you're the real. That's rude. I'm not going to finish reading that. The drama is mad. Ain't that the truth? Dog is liking that wind. When he closes his eyes, that means he's enjoying the wind. Or maybe the pet's probably a little bit of both. A little combo. He's happy I didn't take a plane and leave him. Probably doesn't know, though. Even though I told him. I'm not going to read the rest of your comment on Chiaza from Argatha. Beautiful little something. Why BFE Texas? What's BFE? Not sure the reasons to talk, to be honest. Yeah, I figured that would be the case, Court. I figured that would be the answer. And I think Nancy would give me the same answer, Court. So the other thing I propose is I would like to have a separate stream, open chat, you and Crazy Love is Love, and me, one stream, and then a separate stream I'd have with Nance. So let me know if you'd be interested in that, Court. I think that would be cool. Dogs know what to say, don't they ever? It's a lucky dog. Thank you. He's having a good... He's not liking this weather, but I think he's liking the open space. He chased some gazelles earlier. He's enjoying that, so I think he's pretty happy. Bumfuck Egypt. Oh, wow. Funny. Why are we here? Because I like to take my time, because I travel across the country so much. I like to split it up, and I can't, especially for the dog. He doesn't like really long car rides. He's okay, like, after it gets 4 hours. He can handle it, but he gets restless after 4 hours. So I like to stop along places and stop, usually for 2 to 3 nights, ideally 3. We have 3 nights here. So we could really have slow car rides and try to drive not more than 3 hours. And I try to find the prettiest, most interesting spot along the way. So I'm a big nature guy, and he's happier if we're in the middle of nature. So, yeah, it's like, they're long trips back and forth, and the whole point is that's kind of the fun of it, because you like to stop somewhere along the way and see interesting places and eat good food. I'm a big, I'm very social, but I'm a big nature guy. I'm social and antisocial at the same time. I like my own space and company, and sometimes all I like to do is hang out with this dude. I love how you love your pup. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. I'm a big fan of his. In doubt is so I just have backed it away. Yeah. My story already got buried. No, Crazy Love is Love, in my humble opinion, says Kay Taylor. Interesting. What's your beef with Crazy Love is Love, Kay Taylor? Other people have had problems with her, but I don't know why. She says she wanted a camera, and people had issues with that, but you could ask for a camera. I'm near El Centro, Salton Sea. Yeah, let's do it, Johnny. Do you have my email? If you want to grab lunch or something. Yeah, let's stop by there on the way. Man, I covered El Centro. I was in Yuma, so with the local news, it broadcasted out to El Centro. Josh does have a cute puppy. Thank you, Chop Chop Danny. Thank you, Fake Danny. Appreciate it. Dog is loving it. He is. He's all the smells too. But at some point I gotta leave him so I could get lunch. It's all about dog life. Yeah, all of this is like, that's what I'm not a dog dad. I'm a dog concierge. Everything is catered to his needs, his specification. The planning, the booking, the arrival, the drive time, the type of food, the nature he'd like. This is all, I'm his travel agent. I'm his concierge. It took almost 2 years to get my dog's ashes. Oof, COVID days. I'm sorry to hear that, Bob. I admire the effort that you put in. What happened to Nancy? Well, she might be telling the truth. I'm just saying, she sent me the docket, and I'm gonna refrain from going into detail because I've just glanced at it, and I'm gonna refrain from going into detail until I look at everything. But she did send me the docket. The docket is in my possession, and she even said we could read it, but I'm not gonna present it until I look at stuff. But we could put a 1 if you want, and I'm gonna even, because I want to make sure that everybody feels respected. I want to make Corn Freak feels respected, and Crazy Love is Love. And I think if you're doing investigatory work, you owe Nance Drew the respect as well, right? So yeah, I'll let her know. But she said that I could reveal it and whatever. So we could reveal it if you put a 1 in the chat. If you want to do a special stream, I'll do it on the computer so we can look at 2 things at once. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to reveal the docket together. But yeah, I don't know. I know the expectation is for me to reflexively hate one person and be in love with the other person, but that's just not who I am. And I still haven't put in the research to definitively say whose side I'm on and whose side I'm less on. 1, all right, cool. So I think we have a plan. I think I don't know if Corn or Nance are into that, but 2 separate streams, Corn and Crazy Love is Love on one side, and another separate stream with Nance. Before that, a document revelation. I'll talk about what I found, what my general assessment is, and then I'll kind of bring my general assessment for analysis to get interesting analysis from both sides of this debate, right? So I'll say, this is what I found looking at her docket. This is kind of what I'm leaning towards, and I'll say that to Nance, and I'll say that to Cornhub as well. So, might be a good plan. Whose docket? The famous Nance Drew docket. It is in my possession. It looks valid. That's all I'll say about that. And then I have to research more, but it looks valid to me. I would just like to be left alone. Okay, that's fair. Yet to reveal whether there was not an arrest warrant due to my chalking. Screenshotting that. Thank you. Right. That's a big topic. That's a big topic. Right. And, and that's the other thing, too. There's 2 things. There's 2 things to answer. 1 is Nance Drew completely lying, which I'm still unsure. The second is Nance Drew unfairly blaming Corn Freak for her chalk incident as being responsible for the lack of success in her case, or for the continuous headache of her case? And to be fair, Nance has singled out Corn Freak as the main catalyst of that. And so that's a separate question and a separate consequence of judgment one would reserve for that act versus the other. The act of unfairly blaming somebody for the unfair reality of your trial versus completely making it up. More severe judgment is obviously reserved for one over the other. So if I feel that Nance is telling the truth, but she unfairly singled out Corn Freak, I don't think that's a reason to DQ Nance, although I do think that's a reason to say she's unfairly singling people out. What docket? The docket. Whose dockets? My docket. Docker's dockets. Then down the coast, I was in LA when the fire started. Then San Diego. Ouch, you're all over. I've done all kind of museums as tourist shit. Cool. Basically ended up where I am because it's the only warm area in America. Ain't that the truth? Dog hates it though. It's too hot for him. Danny is not said technically or literally. Literally, I have to make fun of him for saying that. Literally, proving this is a fake Danny. I did have to. You saying literally and me thinking of Danny's voice made me laugh. Shouldn't Anne's True show paid? She might have. I believe she showed that for legal fees. Yes, she is, says Corn Freak. Fair on that Nance is unfairly singling her out. And that's the thing too, right? I mean, if I don't think Corn's behavior necessarily exhibited this, but if Corn felt like, I mean, if Nance felt like Corn was being childish and put too much pressure on her to stay at her house, and that was unfair, and because she missed the train, yada yada yada. But like, even so, that doesn't justify you blaming somebody for the lack of success in your case. One, that's the thing. It's like the severity is blown up by is the severity of each person's accent of each person's actions are used to blow up an argument about their personal character tenfold, right? So you take one little incident and then you throw on everything else to try to paint a picture of a person, and that's not fair. So even if Corn bothered her, annoyed her, to paint a picture of somebody inhibiting your progress is not okay. I'm on ZDT side. At least you're open, Hero Late Duty. You're sick in the head, but at least you're open. It's gorgeous in South Florida, Johnny. I bet hot. Too hot for the dog. Well, that's a third question too. That's interesting, Zanayas. And the third question that we never talk about is, was the protester correct in making their action in the first place? I generally think that that reaction to their actions on the side of Scientology or their stooges have been far overblown. That is my personal opinion. But that's a third topic, right? There's three topics that we want to answer. Is Nance Drew telling the truth? Did she unfairly blame Corn? And is what she did in the first place out of line? And therefore, she need not deserve the support of others. All Danny knows is Walmart is Walmart. He should have more. Let's just say I dress better than Danny. Dodge, I don't know all the details of the situation, says Southern Sleuth, so I'd love to hear your analysis. As always, thank you. And I'm trying to be as objective as possible, right? And I met Nance, and I did like Nance when I met her, as much as I joke around. And Lord knows I've had fun. But I did like Nance when I met her, and she has protested. And protesting should be respected. Beyond that, there's a lot to investigate. And yes, I think I could be. And at least, like, when I do my pre-records, it's with Pearl Snappy, I was able to explain the incident fairly efficiently, explain the charges. And this is a 2-hour meandering chat, but I'll be able to do a pre-record that condenses everything. So I'm glad you appreciate that, Southern Sleuth. So much confusion with Nance, says Verity. Confusion is correct. If you are going to reveal the docket, there should be a dialogue of some description for all concerned. Fair. Nance Drew never showed paid invoices. She might have showed it, though. Let me look. I didn't have anything to do at all with the case, says Corn Freak. Doesn't seem like you did. With the video that I've watched, doesn't seem like you did, because I've seen you with the chalk, and I don't see how that's relevant. Zinnius says Nance Drew spawned confusion about her legal fees and the public defender she applied for is appointed. That's the other problem. But some people say you could switch legal representation. The public defender could initially simply be there for the 1 or 2 hearings and then go. And that for the quick amount of time it would take to get to that first hearing, you wouldn't have time to necessarily pay for a full attorney. I'm just speaking out loud. It's entirely possibly stuck with that public defender the whole time. I am the scapegoat. Never going to be a scapegoat. Is this a far-right militia live stream, says Avery? Yeah. We're talking about how much we love Andrew Tate. We're talking about how white men, especially if they're named Aaron Smith Levin, are entitled to sex all the time by people way out of their league. And that if we don't, there should be violence. I'm kidding. No, I hate all that shit. Fuck Andrew Tate. I would have helped her as a witness. Well, that's the... that's the argument, Corn, that she's saying you didn't help her as a witness, and you could have, and that you didn't. Now, Corn, Nance did say that like you could have showed up as a witness, and that would have helped her case, and you decided not to show up as a witness. She did say that. Dodge, you're missing a big part of the issues. Yeah, well, that's why I'm talking with people while I have them, eh? Nancy Reagan, close enough. Nance Drew is a Scientology protester. Danny is in San Diego. Cool. I'd like for him to protest at the Oregon. I'd like that too. I don't trust when she is making live streams saying Corn is not free. I'll be told about Corn. I don't think there's much to tell other than that. She is lying. Okay. So Corn says she's lying about that. Yeah, there's no proof that that Corn was on the witness list or anything. There's no proof of that. I took an Andrew Tate class once. Of course, Hero Light Duty took an Andrew Tate class. What was it like, actually? I'd be curious. I know one thing, says Holly Lewis. Nance True need not practice therapy at this point in time. And I don't know if she is. And she needs to take an English class to brush up her grammar, seem more legitimate. We ain't wrong about that. Street Smith Levin is all I gotta say about that. That's the thing too. Why are we blaming Streets for the actions of Aaron? Streets says no, you can or cannot speak out against Aaron. I don't give people shit if they just want to ignore it and they feel like it doesn't have anything to do with them. Streets has his own audience from filming protests. I mean, Aaron is a small, he's had one or two interviews with him. So that's another thing about all of us get blamed for, all of us, we're all pressured to jump into these fights that are minuscule and childish and asinine. And it is as if our greatest sin could be to not address it. The greatest sin in this world is to not address these fight concocted by various moderators. Somebody got mad. I fucking hate saying mods and all these guys. The more abbreviations people use, the more cult-like they are. I don't know what the fuck dead agenting is, and fuck all these terms, man. I'm not in a career anymore. Terms are cults. Terms equal cult. I'm not using your damn terms. Yes, I'm a Scientologist. Hey, the proof. What's up? Look at us. We're all falling apart. Proof is an actual Scientologist. Johnny, what the far-right extremist Jewish guy who does a commentary on YouTube, he's a pretty big deal, but he can't stand gays, is obviously secret undercover gay. That's usually the people who hate gays the most are gay. She stopped telling her all the witness. I'm screen. Thank you, Corn. All the witnesses what was happening. And then she had a 7 argument about her paranoia over DOA. This place looks like a mess right now, Josh. LOL. What else is new? She lied about what happened. We contacted criminal court clerk. Zinnius, can you email me? Because it seems like you know a lot. Dodge.landman@gmail.com. If you can't, Zinnius. She lied about what happened. We contacted criminal court clerk and was told she applied for public attorney after she hired attorney Patrick O'Byrne. But she did hire... Oh, but then did she hire Byrne or not? Terms are cults. Y'all wonder why I don't trust it. Y'all throw that word around for our religion. No, fair for the proof. Helly had the view that showed she was guilty, so she had asked Helly to keep it private for her attorney. She lied to all of us. But I am curious. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Nance Drew is telling the truth. I met Patrick. Put a 2 if not. I met Patrick Byrne one time. I went. Badass. That's why I like Dodge. Critical thinking. Yeah, I try to be. Hey, we can't all be critical. We can't all be critical Chris Sheltons, but I try. Chris Shelton for president. Hey, Mamsie. I am fluent in English and ASL. Smith Levin. Yeah, no kidding. And a little bits of Japanese, Korean, French, and Gaelic. That's amazing. Damn, smart shit. Corn Freak, I don't know who Helly is, but Corn Freak says Helly had the view that showed she was guilty. She asked Helly to keep it private for her attorney. She lied to all of us, okay? No way. Street says it's dumb. He was out, and then he jumps constant. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Street is like, you know what? I'm not talking about it. All this bullshit. I'm not talking about it. And then like, man, get out of here with this bullshit. And then all of a sudden, the headline is like talking about the beef, right? So DOA's megaphone, that's fair. I hate Aaron. says Mandy. Uh, oh, that's funny. I hate that Aaron ASL gets confused with American Sign Language. Yeah. Uh, he's almost yawning each time he's talking. No reply. Cat, yikes, must be back in the ant. Stop her. Hey, guys, also know some of you guys get way too thirsty with Cat Ocean. Don't stop harassing Cat Ocean. Who was the person that was obsessed with her? It was really creepy. That shit was. Oh, what was that guy? The guy who's like 700 pounds from Ohio. Jessica Palma Desiree. Rest in peace, Jessica Palma. Guys, don't act like Jessica Palma Des a racist. All right, big dog. Yep, there we go. Jesus, that was a whole scene, wasn't that? Well, he tried. Leave Cat be. Yeah, I'm saying leave Cat be. I agree. Yeah, Bob, don't get thirsty, Bob. Stop. Oh, if you go in your private time and get thirsty for somebody else in my chat, then I'll block you. Other than, well, I'll give you a chance, Bob Cox. But don't. Some is started by mods as they are human and have their own beliefs. I'm not sure about that, which needs not be publicized when wearing a mod hat. The rest is to cause drama from desperate streaming. Right. I mean, some of these streamers like get their audience from talking about other streams. We got Julie saying 3. Cool. I grew up Gaelic, didn't obtain it a lot. Cool. What the fuck? I know, but people are making accusations. Bob Cox is, sorry, Cat, are you planning streaming protests? We are. Bob Cox is like, I didn't say anything, but then he's like, sorry, Cat. So I don't know if you're innocent or not, Bob Cox, but you're all right. I can't wait for Danny to get deported back to Juarez. Well, keep waiting, Frankie. It ain't happening. You would have been deported there. You started deporting people. Look, if Danny was going to get deported, Dr. Phil would have shown up and would have been like, sir, you are deported. Sir, you need to get help. We're going to send you to a great camp, a behavioral wilderness therapy camp in Guatemala. And he hasn't done that. So, who's the bitch now, Frankie Five Angels? I do think a lot of mods are bots and soccer accounts. Sock accounts, he probably meant. Because a lot of these people don't have any real followers. It's fair hero light duty, I agree. Protesting peaceful religious folk should be illegal. Well, we're in America. The proof? We ain't in Saudi Arabia where you're from. Scientology is full of its own terms. DOA rocks the truth. Dr. Phil's a poser. He is. Fuck that dude. You are coveted in body thetans and clusters and must get established ARC essence to leave. They are the source of all the problems. Wall of fire, Xeno rules. That was deep. Hero light duty dodge. You're really good at that impression. I appreciate that. Honestly, DOA needs to go away. I'm kidding. What? I had to say that. The division has started from day one. Dodge, how are they going to fit? You're so mean, Frankie. I'm not even going to read your sentence. That's all I asked her. Okay, so Bob Cox sent one message. No big deal. I've known Cat for a long time. I guess you missed the first 2 times. Sheesh, no biggie. No biggie indeed. Nothing should be legal unless you prove you hurt someone else. I agree. DOA is an ass kicker. The whiners here are pissed they don't have DOA's people. America doesn't have free protesting, LMAO. That's true. Oh, my God. Kate Taylor. Damn, and I was going to buy you dinner, girl. Shit. Well, how about this? Kate Taylor, when I see you in LA, that $20 will be subtracted from the dinner that I get from you. Or I'll use that $20. How about that? Thank you. That's very sweet. Very sweet. Damn. Guys about to make me cry. OT8, Wall of Fire, 76 trillion years ago, fell by the name of Xenu. Word. I think Frankie blocked me. I'm sorry. Frankie did say something. Frankie says relax. That's what Frankie said. Win K. Taylor, indeed. Can you say, okay, at the end of your impression that you need to face, can you say, okay? Sound like more like Mr. Mackey was saying, I can just stop by too. I can do a little better. I don't know, guys. The better. I don't know. I can do 3. So Dodge is going to make a girl buy her own dinner through super chats and then hit you do the remainder. Hey, grifters got a grift. I wish I could get deported, right? Or just deport all the terrorists that run this shit show. Ain't that true? Terrorism isn't real, says the proof. Remember, the proof is a current Scientologist, and the proof says terrorism isn't real. You remind me of the girl on the plane. It's not real. They're not real. Yeesh. Danny says, Cat, how you doing? Oh, you know Cat. Cool. How you doing, Danny? You have pocket knife carved peaceful drama in the railing. Where's peaceful drama at? Miss her. Hey, Tilty Bird, you're starting shit in chats. Nice to have you. Once again, asking you to tell Dog. I am once again asking you to tell Dog that I love him. Danny won't be able to join the Zetas cartel in Chimalakwan. They're quite, not gonna read. Frankie 5 Angels. And you know, K Danny could be better. I'm sorry, Cat. Is Kate Taylor cute or what? She is cute. Definitely. Definitely worth buying dinner. She's giving me plenty in super chats. What shit do I ever start in chat? I'm just a bird. That's true. Well, birds sing, don't they? How far you are on the bridge, the proof? He's pretty far. The proof says only, the proof current Scientologist says only like activists are terrorists, but they just use that label to demonize Muslims and Arabs. Okay. I have my criticism of Islam clearly, but terrorism is a political term of no substance. Yeah, I mean, last time I checked, 9/11 was a bunch of Sikhs, right? Right. Is that a real person or is that a real picture? Who? Depends on how you handle the drama when it comes. What you up to? The proof is falling off the bridge, right? Can you fall off the bridge? That's funny. Can the bridge fall down? Can the bridge crumble? What if the bridge is faulty? Scientology is closer to a cult than a religion. I agree with that, but the proof disagrees. The proof also doesn't think there's any Islamic terrorists. That's never happened. Not once. I think they're Buddhists, right? That people who hijacked 9/11, they're all Buddhists. I think they might have all been Scientologists. Think about it. London Bridge may be falling down. My London Bridge is coming down. Chelsea's kind of famous, isn't she? Congrats to some of the streamers, the mods, and the chatters who are becoming famous in their own right. Where's JoJo? JoJo made me laugh. Hey, guy, JoJo from Nora's chat. JoJo was starting shit. JoJo, if you read this, if you hear this, I want to make you a celebrity. JoJo, come into this chat. I want to summon JoJo. It's like, if anybody knows Nora, tell Nora to find JoJo and tell her to get JoJo up in this chat. JoJo, we need you. But no, don't really. 9/11 did happen as influenced by radical Islam, says the proof, but it's also backed by Western interests. This is true. Ask Ron Paul. Osama was a big contractor for the West and Saudi. This is true, too. New York Times wrote about him glowingly. Yes, this is true. In the 1970s, that Osama bin Laden had a very strong relationship with the USA. But don't forget that the USA, through the Russians, supplied the Taliban with all the weapons in the war. You know, look at Charlie Wilson's War. You know, the movie with Tom Hanks about the Congressman Charlie Wilson, and it speaks a lot. There aren't many Dodge trolls today. No, I've neutralized them all. Haven't I, Verity? Well, they're definitely terrorists, but what are we always told? It's usually projection. The thief always scared someone will steal their shit. The cheater always thinks somebody's cheating. Ain't that the truth? Okay, but I have to go otherwise. This art is not going to get finished because you fucks are far too distracting, even though I adore it. Thank you. What kind of art do you have? That's cool. Scallywags is a great term. Tilty is a legend since cat. I've heard. Crackhead Kenny he has to be a real crackhead. He looks like one. Hey, Joe. Yeah. Hopefully Joe comes in here. Myrtle Beach, you're late to this question, but cool. Yeah, I've never been in one of the few big cities I haven't been to. Sorry, I thought this was a shallow YouTube channel. Sorry, I thought I was on a shallow YouTube channel. The proof is a downer, lol. Yeah, well, he's a Scientologist, so he's defending his tribe. elite chat members. There are a lot of elite. There's some chat celebrity members. Chop Chop Danny, looking at you, you're a chat celebrity member. The U.S. makes people terrorists based on our interests. Fair point. Israel commits genocide and breaks international law, not terrorism. Palestinian resistance equals terrorism, even though it's justified by international law. I agree with you on that. The proof. Are you kidding me? Tilty as a channel makes art, totally adds value. Dude, what? I'm not being condescending. I'd like to... Dude, what? I'm not being sarcastic. I'd like to see her art. Shit. That was not like a sarcastic or mean... I was literally saying it'd be fun to see her art. And as like, am I supposed to know that? Forgive me if I haven't seen her YouTube channel. Jesus Christ. The biggest internal threat of terrorism, says Kate Taylor, is white supremacy. That's very true. Stop playing. Literally terrorized the Middle East for 20 years. That's true. Tilty is the best scallywag ever, says Joe Bananas. Dodge Myrtle Beach is awesome. Visit this time of year. Cheap hotels. Yeah, sure gets into some trouble, I bet. That's what I meant by terrorism is real, not that people can't be terrorism, right? Kate Taylor spends all day on the internet. Oh, damn, I'm not going to... I disagree, Frankie Five Angels. Crackhead Kenny has wisdom. You're so freaking threatening, Danny. I'm scared. Isn't he threatening? Hi, all. I lurk much, not much of a chatter, but would like to see a Dodge karaoke panel. Honestly, can you carry your tune as well as your nostalgic par excellence? Well, we could get in the car if you want. Put them on the chat if you want me to get in the car. We could try to sing some songs. Maybe we could try. I could try to force the dog in. That would be cool. Ottawa looks like Mama Cass Elliott. I love Mama Cass. Mama Cass is the shit. I would have. She wouldn't have been too big for me. I would have gone out with Mama Cass. Hell yeah. One. All right. Cool. We got some ones. Because I need to get going. So I need to go and get lunch. I'm hoping we get in the car, but he might be too lazy. And I hope I don't lose reception. First, I'm going to have a sip of Diet Coke. Dodge, still a lot to discover in life. Yes, this is a good thing. Stop busting your chops. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know how I'd be expected to know tilty birds. What does that even mean? Tilty bird? Do birds tilt? Is that a thing that they do? Where'd my soda go? It's right here. Just go to Myrtle Beach at least once a year. Cool. One man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter. Proof? True. Guys, you think it's possible to get Scientology tax exempt status revoked? Not for any time soon, because the politicians aren't on our side. There's no objective way to know what a cult is. Bite model is not objective. Mama Cass is beautiful. She was. And a great singer. And supposedly a very cool, fun, awesome person. She's pretty badass. And she did not die from a ham sandwich. That's a myth. Urban legend. I always thought it was tilty. It was tilty. What's tilty? Birds? You'll see if the dog wants to go. If not, I'm going to put him in the house and then I'll go and get some lunch. Come! Let's go somewhere. Hey, Lazy Bones. Hey, Lazy Bones. Well, I was listening to NPR. Some of you guys might be mad.
Say, why are we doing this? Let's get back to working together and focusing on areas of shared concern that we have. The guitar.
See what's there.
Wow.
Come. Come in. Who want to get touched? Me. We'll never be the same. Never be the same. Whoops, muted. Now you hopefully hear me. They will never be the same. Never be the same. Mr. Stubborn. Danny hasn't asked for money for a long time. Sunday will never be the same. Now I'll know if he really wants to stay put. So if he wanted to go, he'd be chasing the car.
But he's not checking out antique car shows.
But he ain't.
He's playing all 60s hits. Mike Kelly, weekends on Sirius XM 60.
Now on 50s Gold.
He ain't moving. This is a good song. Dog doesn't care, no. He makes his desires known. I don't like homeless people and beggars. I love them. You ever want to get a hand job for a great discount? Ask a homeless guy. You don't know what you're missing, the proof. But while you guys are here complaining, please donate to Dodge GoFundMe. Thanks, that'll be nice. I don't really ask either. You always leave your front doors. What is this? Safe, yeah. I don't know really the lyrics. Oh my hot dogs, that's terrible. Right? Well, you're missing out. Maybe say, but you shouldn't discriminate against homeless people. I'm suspicious. Is a friend of mine. Glad you're enjoying it. I'm attracted to you. Oh, whoops. Again, and then sweet. Cal, we got like the state taste of music. Respect me, baby. Keep on rocking me, baby. Dodge, clean that car. Never. Baby. Give me a super chat, I'll do it. I need to get a camera because people are spying on me. They started with Sassafras, now they're on to me. Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA. Northern California, where the girls are born you. And then made me say, man, word, knocking me, baby. Tommy Robinson's a twat. Okay, who's that? All right, this is devolving real quick. Rocking me, baby. Nope. Too late. Damn gang members. Not okay. Real gang. That was not gang shit. That was not gang shit at all. Man, this is my stream. You shut up. You shut up, gang. I'll send my own gang after you. I have an Irish gang of pale hoodlums, man. And we'll stab you with our shanks. Bro, we'll stab your eyes with planks of wood. That's how the Irish do, motherfucker. Keep on trying that shit. Feeling down Tacoma, Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA. Northern California, where the girls up on and can imitate baby say. What the hell is he saying? Okay, imitate my baby say, baby. Gotta love the Steve Miller Band. Come on, rocking me, baby. I have empathy, but my focus is on making them more able. Yeah, that's why we got camps for all the rest, eh? Rocking me, baby. Don't get chased by drones.
And I just keep rocking you and me right here in the 70s.
Keep playing with the Irish, right? Danny gets all right, Kate Taylor. Danny gets a concussion from brushing his teeth. His teeth look good to me. Funny thing, I don't like Spanish. You don't like Spanish music? I love Spanish music. I could sing some Mexican shit for you if you want. Steve Miller was a Scientologist. No. Was he actually? I never knew that. Damn. Huh, you learn something new every day. I had no idea. Damn. Next you're going to say Isaac Hayes. Next you're going to say Chick Corea. Fairly sure. Either him, remember that? Cool. I can't Google, so you win. Tommy Robinson is being punished by government gimps. I respect his exposure of gangs, not sure about him as a man. On the fence. What? Who's Tommy Robinson? It's always Danny hate because he's VIP, he's a celebrity. America, do they hate Danny this much? Only in America. Chop, chop, Danny wants him gone. Wants him away from America for no real reason at all. Just 'cause in America, Frankie Five Angels is a prick. Anti-Scientology protests are all a grift. Danny literally gets a concussion so easily. At least he's out there. Unlike you sitting in your ass. That was a lot of UK protest, so he rocks that boat. Cool. Tommy exposes UK stuff. Cool, respect. We're not going anywhere because my dog is being a lazy dickhead. Cat, it's an honor I live rent. You do, Danny. You're VIP, bro. That means you're making an impact. Talk of the town. And he never stopped. See, the dog is up too. London yesterday. Cool. I have no way to grift. Word. Only in America. That's a fake Danny. They said it was a real Danny. I just Google says nothing about Steve becoming Scientology Wikipedia. Where America, hell yeah, Cat Ocean. Free Tommy. is like Tommy and Reese. Dodge, do you agree that psychiatry often engages in inhumane and barbaric practices? Are you familiar with their intimate links and violent acts? Sure, but they've reformed. I mean, you can't say it's all therapy, but there's been an over-medication. I agree with you on that. And I'll drink all day. Only in America, where I've sex with my sister. And I take my truck and I see my cousin on the road. Only in America. Only in America I can bang my entire whole family. Only in America I'm gonna drink and drive tonight. Only in America I'll smoke fentanyl on the street. Thank you. Glad you like my music, Frankie Five Angels. I like your humor. Electroshock therapy continues despite CCHR working hard to defeat it. Okay. The pharmaceutical industry is worse than ever before. Maybe. Scientology's still in the 50s. I agree with that. Come in the car. If you only knew how big inbreeding is, ain't that the truth? Ottawa's Jurassic and she can eat Ashley. What? I hate this song. I'm looking at some options. Oh, got it. Hate cold gay. And I'm not anti-gay, but they're cold gay. Bad songs on the radio. Ain't shit. There ain't nothing. TMS is less invasive than ECT. This is a good song. Let's see some others, but... Real country music. Sugarfoot Rag. I want to get a lobotomy. Where's my lobotomy, damn it? Take an old ice pick. I think the proof needs a lobotomy. Name under the Sugarfoot Rag. Name been a zing and a zag. And a Sugarfoot Rag. See, Cord, this is the music that I like. A little different than Cord.
Yeah,
I feel in the U.S. is going to have to liberate Europe again. I think we'll be all right. God, I lost everybody. You all hate Red Foley that much? Damn.
I'm there on Saturdays.
Glad somebody likes my
and on
music.
Fridays, I do.
Dodge, that's not very kind. I would say that about you. I would not say that about you. Thank God. I don't know what I said about you. Oh, yeah. No, you don't need a lobotomy. I'm kidding. Do Scientology scramble and flatline you for... You need to be clapping and stomping your foot, Dodge. Yeah, I know. We just missed that song, sadly. Now I gotta wait for the next one. And the proof says, are you seriously defending electroshock therapy, Corn? That's horrible. The brain is very delicate. I ain't got one. You think you should be frying? I fry it every day with drugs. Hard drugs. The hardest that you'll ever see. It's like fentanyl 2.0. Take a bite out of that, Reddit. I'm not on meth. I'm on fentanyl 2.0. I invented like a new brand of fentanyl. Why do you think I travel so much? It's fentanyl. Obviously. Duh, stupid ass. Let's see what else is on. I pray the U.S. kick Starmer's ours. I don't know if you like Starmer. That was a blowout. Starmer versus Sunak. I think it just shows Britain's racist. I hate this song, We Can Fly. This is an instrumental. There ain't nothing. I'm trying to find something fun to sing to, but I ain't seeing anything I like. Not this one, hold on. Oh, I'm running out of reception. There we go. Damn, I just found a song that I liked. I hate the song. Well, I kind of like it. Our song. This kind of when she goes again. And then down your window, alone and talk real slow. It's late and her mama don't know. Should have kept the beard, yeah. West Texas. Old country, yep. That's what she's better. I'm saying to a man, could play it again. Yeah, it's actually a good song, isn't it? Play it again. Y'all better send out. Yeah, you better. Yeah, where's my grift? Hello from Iran. Hello. Do you know this song in Iran? Gun and done. The seat of his car. I grabbed a pen and go down their song. In 2008. So that was fun. We didn't need to listen to all of that anyway. This is a good one too. And the verses me quite cross. And then by side this song. Well, like you, babe, keep me turned on. Dedicate this to LVC. Things I slew. I dedicate this to Chop Chop Danny. I dedicate this to Jenna. I dedicate this to Lindsay. I dedicate this to Juliana. Is you. Another going right. Amen, Cat. Enos Nas. Never seen. He'll be telling Lindsay and Jenna he wrote that this song. Well, everybody, this is your song. It may quite simple, bear. Now that it's done. Thank you, DOA's megaphone. Hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. I put down in the words, wonderful life is, you're in the world. Tell everybody this. I dedicate this to Mindy. I'll dedicate this to all my crushes. It's to Vanessa LaRose. And maybe Cat Ocean. Don't worry, I'm not going to get like Big Dog. I'll stop with that. That's never fun. I honestly don't care about Scientology. All kids matter, not just one sect. Yeah, I appreciate both sides have the right to be. Okay. I don't like cruel humans who don't care what color our beliefs are. Okay, note to self. I don't care either. Their beliefs can be magenta.
We hear a lot about
Prove my bonus daughter's mom's on a government job in Bahrain. Cool. What the hell is Sabato Gigante? I don't know, Danny. You know, Danny, you don't even speak Spanish, do you, right? I love being white. Haha, show these blanks. Jesus, who's running this world? I don't. I feel inadequate being white. I get in the bedroom and I take down my pants and the girl says, boy, you're really white, aren't you? Danny needs to stop the mumbling. Maybe more people watch. A lot of people watch his channel. He's number one. Get out of here with your bullshit. He's number one with the streams, motherfucker. Leah farted on Danny's cat. I think their cat's still alive. I fart on my dog all the time. Big fucking deal. You think that's supposed to get me to judge? It's a good song. Love Kenny Chesney. He might be gay. Who cares? Here's Atlanta.
When the cancer took from me.
Always the biggest grifter. You raised money once, and you won your case. You used your money to have a successful outcome. Grifter. Stupid ass. No. I think this is a pro-life song. It's definitely a pro-life song because I can't relate to this song, and I'm 34. I should. Nice, Efron. From Iran, you like country, badass. Love Kenny too. When the good Lord you're home, and that's the good stuff. Well, that's fine. At least you can see the front of me. I can hold the camera when I sing when I'm not driving. Oh shit! I'm sorry, Danny's cat passed away. Damn. I accidentally went off. I didn't mean to. There we go. I'm sorry about Danny's cat. That's shitty. Frankie, if you make a fucking dead cat joke, next joke, I'm blocking you. Don't make fun of people's... That's just a shitty human thing to do, man. Good stuff. If the cat was still alive, fine, but... Must have Frankie blocked is the easy solution. Yeah, you have to do a lot to get blocked from me, but it'll happen. I listen to English much more interesting. I'm curious, Ephraim, is there like a big Iranian singer, and what kind of songs does he sing? There's like a big celebrity there. The Ahmadinejad 6. What if Ahmadinejad was finished, and then he decided to like do a get into music in Iran? That would be cool. We could dream. What if Ahmadinejad joined Korn? That would be cool. What if Korn was reincarnated, but with like various Middle Eastern dictators? That would be. What if it was various Middle Eastern dictators covering Korn? That would be cool. Frankie is disrespectful this entire time. Yeah, this is a good song. Here's in my makeup, story of my life. I ain't a smile into a crown. Thinking that I'm dandy, I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. That's me, I was a rodeo clown. No, I'm sorry, the song is ending. I really like it. I keep missing good songs. This is Aaron's song. This is the song I listen to be like, I better be single, because I'm the guy in the song. Fare thee well, I know you're leaving. Jerry Butler, later in the Impressions. For the new love you found. Handsome guy you've been dating. The handsome guy you've been dating. I'm the guy, I realize I'm the feeling gonna put you down. I feel like I'm the guy in this song. He don't love you, which is why I'm like, I can't date anymore. Like I love you. Aaron can listen to this song. He wouldn't break your heart. He don't love you like I love you. If trying to to tear us apart. He uses all of the great quotations. See, I know exactly what to say. The things I wish I could say. He's had so many rehearsals. To him, it's just another play. You're always okay in this chat. The final act is over. You're left standing all alone. Interesting. Afram says, rap is illegal in Iran because they usually rap about politics. Interesting. For example, Tatalo. Wow, sentence to death. I didn't know that. These MF models are all criminals. Wild. Don't love you like I love you. If he did, he wouldn't break your heart. Another good one. Let's see what else is there. Devil or angel. Aww. Thank you, Kate. That's very sweet. Keep them coming. Wow. Kate Taylor gave me $40. That's in our dinner fund. Frankie, impress us, and you donate to your broke ass. Yes. Hey, Kate Taylor did that. That's very sweet. Thank you. Very sweet. Damn. No more compulsory hijab in Iran. Give women's rights. Words. Devil or angel, say you'll be mine. Love me or leave me, and out of my mind. Devil or angel, dear, whichever you are, I love you, need you, need you. You look like an angel, your smile is divine, but you keep me guessing, will you ever be mine? Devil or angel, say you'll be mine. Which of you'll leave me, ain't of my mind. Devil or angel, dear, whichever you are, I love you, I love you. This is the song that Jenna Miscavige dedicates to Aaron Smith Levin. Devil or angel. I'll still make a video for you. Oh, it's my Sunny's my grandma. Sweet, she had good taste, Christina. Think you'll be mine. Love me or leave me, ain't up my mind. Ephraim, cool, you play sax? Badass. I'm curious, can you, like, take a plane to the U.S.? Are you legally allowed to do that, or are there a lot of restrictions? It's a great instrument, isn't it? Sax is the early foundation of rock and roll. It's like electric guitar, but then people forget saxophone. It's like there'd be no, oh my God, I'm going to cut myself. Somebody call me Ron Weasley. That there'd be no rock and roll without saxophone. You know how I know? Like, if I'm in the U.S., people say I look like Ron Weasley. I know I'm not getting laid. If I'm in Mexico, they say I look like Prince Harry. And then I'm like, yep, I'm probably going to get laid. All right, we got a song coming up from 1955. Let's see if it's a good one. This is a great song, Nat King Cole. A Blossom Fell by the great Nat King Cole. You really think I sing good, Sylvia? Thank you. All of the tree. Try to remember this.
It settles softly
Underneath and the gypsy said, I knew well. Then glass
only touches
his lips that fly, a blossom fell, and very soon
I saw
you kissing someone new beneath the moon. Thought I loved me, said you loved me, And together we dream forever. But true love has ended. True love died. The night a blossom fell and touched two lips that lied. I'm not friendly with everyone. Fair. I kind of like Nat King Cole. He sings low, so I can sing like him. Yeah, people of Iran can go to the U.S., but it's hard for us. Computer engineering student in Tehran. I want to go to California. Efram, have you thought about immigrating to Canada? Because they accept a lot of people who have technical training like you have. Like computer engineering is a hot ticket. And they accept people for visas very quickly. Some fell. You'd be good in either or. Welcome you in America too, though. But Canada's the same. Someone new beneath the moon thought you loved me. You said you loved me. Time together to dream forever. Dream has ended. Oh, got Crackhead Kenny in here. Love done. I didn't threaten you. You ain't know who I know. Let's have a barbecue. Let's have a fiesta. Maybe they can stab me, Crackhead Kenny. I didn't threaten you for shit. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll threaten a drug raid. I'm kidding. I like people who do drugs, so I respect you. Fine, Layla. Hey, let's hang out. I love that. Is a fake Crackhead Kenny? Cool. Checking in my dog. Do you want to go and do something? You glad you're you? Keith, you're not glad because you think it's too hot. Why are you saying no stuff? Did you do drugs? I do. No one's scared of Crackhead Kenny. He's just annoying. Yeah. I'm scared of him. Ain't life fun? Each morn, aren't you glad that you were born? All day through, aren't you glad you're you? Election's over, stupid. You want to go in the AC? You want to go in the car? You want to come? You come in? I got to go and eat. Hi, I have cancer. I'm sorry, Fatima. What kind of cancer you got? You want to come? You think you can come in now? Here. You want to come in? Oh, good boy. Oh, good boy. All right, now it's time. Give me 1 minute. All right, guys, let us go and go somewhere fun. Stay. Be right back. Gonna lock up. And boy, am I excited to leave. Took a while. Thank you for bearing with me. I might lose you, so we'll go and do some other stuff, but I might end up losing you, and if I do, I apologize in advance. Turn off this, get my key. Anyone knows Kenny knows not. I know Kenny is a very respectful young man, isn't he? I don't know why everybody's scared of Kenny. I don't know. I ain't scared of him. I ain't scared of him. All right, let me make sure I got everything. Got my ID, I got my debit card, I got my cash. I'm all set. Do I have my smokes? Yes, I do. All right. Is this a safe house or what? Why is it so messy? No, it's a little cabin. I'm a crackhead, like Crackhead Kenny. I'm an actual crackhead. That's the difference between me and Crackhead Kenny is like crack on a thrice daily basis. So I'm pretty sure and this is the property we're on. We're gonna take a drive. All right, we'll go somewhere. We will go to a place. We will go to the one place where there's an actual natural body of water. I'm going to take you to the one water oasis in this whole damn region. It might be a half-hour drive. All right, guys, don't leave. I'm just looking at where to go so I can take the dog to a lake. All right, guys, we got about a 20-minute drive to Lady Bird Municipal Park. There will be a little river that the dog could enjoy, as well as some hiking trails. You'll largely be able to hear me, although there will be a spot where I run out of reception. So I warn you now, if you want to stick with me, I might just sign off the stream. Put a 1 if you're okay with me going out of reception for about 5 minutes, because for 5 minutes we're in such a rural area. I might lose you for 5 minutes, so just be aware that I might go out of reception for 5 minutes. But we have, oh, thank you, Kat. But we have 132 people watching, so we got a nice audience. We're having a gay old time, ain't we? All right. We're about to set off. Definitely a fake Kenny. All right, well, the real crackhead Kenny is yet to grace me with his presence. Oh, you got the top down in the car today. Full view. Full nudes. Send nudes. Send nudes. Dodge.landisman@gmail.com. Kidding. All right. My pillows ain't stained, you motherfucker. Cool. Why not? They got all kinds of stains. They'd make the girls in Room Raiders blush. Remember Room Raiders? They had the... I done went the wrong way. No, I didn't. I'm in the right way. We got it's actually about 18 minutes. Yeah, very desolate. You can see a much better view of the scenery. Oh, this is a good song. Loretta. On your Kentucky gal. Hopefully you guys can see here. I see everything, Dodge. Don't be threatening me like you're Danny boy. I ain't threatening you, but I might just to get in a fight with you, because that's fun. Is living in your world. Down and round I wake up all alone. You want to chase a car? You can. Klein! That's our code word for he's allowed to chase a car. Klein! You want to chase a car? No? Okay. Your choice. I thought you did.
Don't wait to break it is on parade. I need no diamond ring or
fancy curls.
just bring yourself here on for me. That's good enough
For your blue Kentucky girl. Not real crackhead Kenny, okay. Patsy Cline, no, close. Loretta Lynn. Bumpy. Love you. That's and then you're out. Oh, this is 1958 Loretta Lynn. This was her first single before she became big.
wake up all alone. Just
Come on home to your blue Kentucky girl.
This is Willie. You're always welcome here at Willie's Roadhouse.
Your presence is welcome with me and my friends.
Love the architecture. Limestone, guys. We'll see some limestone houses, which are... No, Kat, you're so cool. Love Loretta Lynn. Saw her live before she... Oh, my God. Girl, we have the exact same music taste. Shit. I mean, yeah, we got a lot in common. K-Rose, because all Americans are cowboys. Hell yeah. I wish all Americans. Many Americans are not. There are also a lot of Mexican cowboys. Then one I had a name. All right, we got a lot of good songs. I love this song. Hey. When I dated an older woman, like if she was like 10 years older than me and she rejected me, I'd send her this song. Too late. Oh, now it's over. This is a good one. Homer Simpson says, quick, do CCR. And they just to hang around. You down a nickel, won't you lay up on the town? Down the corner, down a paper crown. And round and round around, going down on the corner, howdy in the street, and ended up on the plane, making a nickel happy feet. Nice Julie on the corner, howdy in the street, and one point of rain. What the fuck is he saying? Happy feet. Howdy in the street, one point of rain, playing a nickel happy feet. On the corner, Mike Kelly, 60s gold.
I see that our shotgun Tom Kelly's taking a couple of days off next week.
Keep missing all the good ones, eh? Hey, I love you. I love you.
There were some blue
When I'm dying.
just my thoughts and I'm
On the sea.
Jesus, she treats me so right.
Live zone. I love you, Marie. I love you, Marie. I know that's not the real crack it, Eddie. You guys have dispelled me of that notion. Good cover of Smokey Robinson by the great Captain and Tennille. How's the story of my life? Just because you become a young man now, some things that you don't understand now. Before you have some God on your hand now, keep your feet up as long as you can now. My mama told me you better shop around. I like Smokey's version better, but this ain't bad. Woo! There's some things that I'm wanting to do now. Really sure as the wind's gonna blow now. Come and the women gonna go now. And then a love one show now. My mama told me you better shop around. Better shop around. Yourself a bargain, son. Don't be fooled by the very first one. And the girl's got a dime a dozen. And everyone's gonna get you true loving. Before you take a minute, say I do now. Make sure she's in love with you now. Mama told me better shop around. Better shop around. You guys better not be talking shit. Hey, be nice to Bob Cox, fuckers. Don't need a response to me. Well, no. Give yourself a bar.
true loving.
Pass up, ASL.
Girl, say I do now.
Make sure she's in love with you now. Make sure that her love is true now. See you feeling sad and blue now. My mama told me better shop around. Steady and threaten shit. This is what happens when I leave you guys alone. Steady and threaten shit. Y'all are live. Now this is a weird ass song made in the 70s. I might skip it after a while, but it's weird. Signs by the 5-man electrical band. You were in a real band. Signs everywhere, a sign, fucking signs.
And the signs
And there, people.
need now to
Yeah, fuck the long hairs. Keep them out. How high I am?
He said you look like a fine, upstanding young man. I think you do. So took off my hat and said, imagine that. Me working for you.
Signs, everywhere a sign. Everything in my mind. Do this, don't do that. Can you read the sign? Long hair, free people. Go hang out with Court.
Sign said anybody caught him trespassing.
Go hang out, loser pedo.
Shot on sight. So I jumped on the fence and they yelled at the house.
He's a bad ambassador for long hair, free people.
To the right. Put up the fence and get me out. But to keep all the nature in. If God was here to tell you to your face, man, you're sometimes sinner.
Signs, everywhere a sign.
Looking at the
Everything in my mind. Do this, don't do that. Can you read the sign? Or beautiful limestone homes.
Now hey you, mister, can't you read? You got to have a shirt and tie to get a seat.
See, that's why I wear a shirt and tie, guys.
You ain't supposed to be here. Sign said you have to have a membership card to get
inside. Yeah, I'm kidding. I like long hair freaky people. Guys, give me a moment. Don't sign off. I'm just looking where I am. I'm back. Breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that. Can't you read the sign? Sign, everywhere a sign. This is downtown Fredericksburg. Beautiful old limestone church to our left. Very unique architecture here with all the limestone. All these are built probably 100 years ago. Cool. I will walk around downtown too after the dog gets his little tip of the lake. Great song. It's also the story of my life. You took all the girls I knew when I was single, brought them all together for a while. It never matched my sweet little imagination, because everything looks worse in black and white. When I think back on all the crap I learned in high school, It's a wonder I can think at all. And my lack of education hasn't hurt me none. I can read the writing on the wall. See him wave, that was cute. Kodachrome, give us the nice bright colors. Give us the greens of summer. Make you think all the world's a sunny day. Oh yeah. I got a Nikon camera. I love to take a photograph. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Beautiful day where we are. Yeah, it's about 80 degrees though, so hot for the dog. Girls I knew when I was single. Brought them all together for one night. You know they never matched my sweet little imagination. 'Cause everything looks worse in black and white. Kodachrome, give us the nice bright colors. Give us the greens of summer. You think all the world's a sunny day. Oh yeah. I got a Nikon camera. I love to take the photographs. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Mama's gonna take my Kodachrome away. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Mama, take my Kodachrome. Guys, I need to get a soda from Burger Clan first. I like to call it Burger Clan. If I can. So bright, it's hard to see the road. There we go. And we'll catch up with the chat while I'm waiting for the burger. No, I'm just getting a soda, don't worry. It won't be long, boy. You know, it's funny, I tried to give the dog a burger from Burger King and it was like beneath him. He'll eat In-N-Out and he'll eat Five Guys, but he won't eat Burger King and he won't eat McDonald's. He'll eat Wendy's too. He'll eat Wendy's, he'll eat In-N-Out, he'll eat Culver's, he'll eat Freddy's, but he won't eat Burger Clan. Kurger Bing. We're at Kurger Bing. Looking at Kurger Bing. Yeah, that says in Texas. I'm in Texas. What did I miss here? For the record, after accounts were made revealing Brit's children's name, I contacted the streamer. Don't reveal anybody's kids' names. Just don't. This is a great song. Fredericksburg, exactly. We're at the Kurger Bing. Guys want to get a soda? I have an obsession with fountain sodas. So, that's what I'm here for. Lola was a dumb girl. Don't come to... So, how do you guys know this is the fake crackhead Kenny? You don't need to respond to me, says Z, but you sure do need to answer many questions for those who have carried your ass and protected you. What? Who has really protected crackhead? Cool. Hi, can I please just get a large Diet Coke and a water?
A large Diet Coke?
Yes, please.
And what size of water?
I guess like a small... Do you have like a bottle water?
Yes.
Yeah, just bottle water. Small.
$5.39. It's your very last window.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Get on my cash. Hey Dodge, hey Buffalo Bills Nation. Sorry your team didn't make it, right? Who made it the Super Bowl? Philadelphia and fuck, what else? Jacksonville, some shit, I don't know. I've only been to Houston, Galveston area. Okay, cool. Gotta love Galveston, oh Galveston. I could see your sea waves crashing. Bum, bum, bum. Kenny has to post on that account today, so it's not Kenny. All right. Just because you don't post doesn't mean it ain't real. Maybe Kenny's responsible for everything. Eagles and KC, thank you. Kansas City, of course. Yes, Julie, you got good taste. And, yeah, you probably don't like this song. Too mainstream for you. Too lame. I know, you're mad poopy pants, but we're gonna get somewhere fun. And hey, the more time we do doing this, the closer it gets to dark, and then you'll be happy again. Once the sun goes. He hates the sun. He's from Mexico. I only found him 5 hours south of here in Mexico, and yet he hates this weather. Grace Steakhouse in Galveston. Well, I'm sorry, I can't remember things. Let's go for Lola. How you doing? Good, thank you. If your name is Dodge, why don't you get your question? It's kind of pathetic, isn't it? Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Thank you as well. All right, guys. I got my morning coffee, even though it's 4 o'clock. And it ain't coffee. Oh, you actually like that, cat? Shit. All right. Respect. I thought you'd be too cool for it. This is a good song. Damn, too bad you're Chicago. We'd hang out otherwise. But I'm going back at some point. Shannon's my friend. Story of my life. What song is me this? When I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living in... I gotta light my cigarette. When it's time to live, I hope you understand that I was born a rambling man. My father was a gambler down in Georgia, and he wound up on the wrong end of the gun. Cat knows. Allman Brothers, hell yeah. I was born in backseat of a Greyhound. I love this when I was little because before I had a license, I used to travel America via Greyhound bus, taking over 100 Greyhound buses. When I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you understand that I was born a rambling man. It's time for leaving. I hope you that's what I say to the girls. I tell them I don't date. When it's time for leaving, I hope you understand. I was born a rambling man. Aaron Smith-Levin could learn a thing or two. I dedicate this to all the girls. I love you. I'm on my way from New Orleans this morning, driving out of Nashville, Tennessee. Always having a good time down on the bayou, Lord. Delta women think the world of me. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. Right? You know this song, Julie. Song reminds me of how my parents. What do your parents do, Kat? They Chicago local? I feel like they'd be hardcore Chicago, like authentically, like Polish or something. When I was born a rambling man, Lord, I was born a rambling man. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Longest outro ever. excellent way. Beautiful. North side. Fantastic. But they're old true Chicago. Yeah, you have the thick, classic, old style Chicago accent. It's like the New York accent that sadly people are losing. But I bet you're like, damn, you're keeping that classic accent alive. Respect. City accents are all vanishing. Damn internet. Pulling into the park. Big open expanse. Longest outro ever. Good song for Aaron Sadistic Levin. Pablo is a Rolling Stone. Pablo is a Rolling Stone, you know. Great song. Funny Amy. That's a great little acronym you have from. I'm leaving this song because this intro, like this outro it never ends. What is this? Make camping arrangements here. I'm not camping, so I can go forward. Count that beat. Oh, nature trail. All right, we're gonna stop there. She's the one that walks around the store. She's the one that just I'm gonna let this guy go first. Where do I stop? Guys, give me a minute. I'm just looking at the map. I'm gonna drive a little further. Well, we're heading there. Gets barren out here, guys. This is the nicest nature you'll get until you get to Los Angeles, really. This is the last of anything pretty. I don't mean maybe. Be-ba-ba-lula, she's my baby. Be-ba-ba-lula, I don't mean maybe. Be-ba-ba-lula, he's my baby. I'm a baby, I'm a baby doll.
She say, oh, no,
She say rock and I rock. She say roll and I roll. From Canada, the Diamonds. She says come and I stroll. Well, I can do what she wants. She's an apple from my soul. She say oh. She say if and I roll. She say hop and I hop. She said hop and I rock. Well, I can do what she wants, cause she's my dog. She said
oh, sorry you're enjoying that. What'd I skip? Oh, Ramblin' Man? The outro for Ramblin' Man, like you can't win. All right, let's go. We're going to the river, boy. There's a river critter, river child, river critter, river critter, river critter, river critter. There's a river boy, river boy. So that's, he knows the word for river. No. It's a river boy, river critter, river critter, river critter, river critter. There's a river boy. Oh, no. See, I got excited. He thought I was signaling that there's an animal. No, I meant there's a river, not that there's something to chase. You got an inaccurate assessment of what I was telling you. And I'm sorry for that. We'll find something now. Well, I want to get you to the river. Massachusetts accent, yes. Thank God, that's the ugliest accent I think I've ever seen. Shit. Sometimes it's a good thing they're all vanishing, isn't it? maybe we're making a comeback. You know, I'm WAS, White Anglo-Saxon Protestant, which was the upper echelon, the white elite of old America, and we're all vanishing. But then I realized with the accent, like, we're actually kind of coming back. Like the Polish, Kat's accent was cool, but I'm like, boy, is that from like 1965? Badass. But like, that's how rare it is at this point. So maybe we've won, and we just don't know it, because this is a race war. I'm kidding. It is a race war. It's a race war. It's an internal white race war, and I think we're winning. That's all I'm saying. I agree. My mom's from Massachusetts. I can't stand it. Yeah. The Chicago accent's kind of nice, though. I was lucky enough to see Greg Allman. Cool. Before he passed in London. How was he? That's badass. Man, they had some tunes and guitar solo coming up legendary. Yes, they had a lot of amazing tunes. So he's happy. He already took a dip in the river. But I bet he's a bit annoyed that there's no shade. Although I think he's going to spend most of his time in the river. You can just go in. It's shallow. Just go in. You're fine. There you go. Well, at least he's happy with the river. Hopefully it's cold enough. I'm sure it is, because it's only, 75 degrees. It's not like it's 100. You like your little river dip? I surmise if he doesn't see an animal, he'll want to go back to the car soon. He'll be like, all right, cool. This is worth a half-hour drive just to take this little dip. More of a culture war. Yes, race doesn't matter. I'm kidding. Appalachian accent is very cool, too. That's almost rural enough where it's in some parts of that, like in Welch, West Virginia, which is pretty isolated, like you hear it. Like you wouldn't hear it in like Roanoke, which is a decent sized city now. But like you'd hear it in like rural, you wouldn't even hear it in Charleston, West Virginia, but you'd hear it in like rural West Virginia, maybe Elkins or something like that. My father teaches my mother because the accent. Yeah, they're very different. Very close to each other, but also very different. You don't really hear it. No, you wouldn't hear it in Pittsburgh that much. But sad. It's all vanished. I kind of like them. Not everybody should sound like me. My accent sucks. It doesn't sound like it's from anywhere. But I also have a flat accent because I travel so much, so I'm never in one location to absorb any accent, really, so it's like flat. Yeah, he's done. You done already? You're really done? You're done already? All right. Where are you trying to go? Can't just stand there. It's the most annoying thing. Anything but just standing there. Is that really all you're going to do? Then come on. Then hey, come in the car then. Put on the AC for you. I know you're not happy right now. Come. Yeah, he's done. Well, that was a quick trip in the park. Very quick. Dog, I do what he wants. Yeah, no, he always wins. He gets to decide. He got his two little dips. And then oh, this is the creepiest song ever. And she starts trading her baby toys for boys. This is dedicated to Poe on the Go. There's one shy little sleepyhead learns about love and its wiles. You can bet that the change is more than from stocking to silk. Problematic song. If a miss wants to be kissed instead of cuddled, Poe in the lull. LMAO. And to this you are in doubt as what to say. What's this stream? Random changes from Bobby socks to stockings. We're listening to a very problematic song. When a girl changes from Bobby socks to stockings, she's old enough to give her heart away. Doesn't matter if she's 18 or not. Yes, it does. But Frankie Avalon doesn't think so. But to be fair, when Frankie Avalon recorded this song, he was 17 himself. But still not okay. I am the leprechaun. I'm the leprechaun up in the tree in Mobile. I want the gold. Give me the gold. Where the gold at? I want the gold. I see everybody see a leprechaun up a tree. Say yeah. Yeah. All right, guys, I got to look at where else to go. Give me a minute. All right, we're going to take a quick 10-minute trip to downtown Fredericksburg. We're going to try to at least go to a park where you get some shade. And if he's unhappy with that, then I will deposit him in the car and I'll leave the AC on and I will go and get lunch. It's a good song, isn't it? Kind of like Young Girl. Yep. Gary Puckett had less of an excuse because that dude is like 25 when he was singing that song. But yes. Go to Welch, West Virginia and tell me whites are privileged. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Well, I guess we saw a little bit of nature that Texas has, which ain't much. East Texas has some nice nature, but not Central or West Texas. Austin's the last little bit of nature that you get. Love this song.
This is called Do Wacka.
My dad produced a musical based on his music and was good friends with him. Roger Miller. He did King of the Road.
I hear
Hell, you're doing well. Good things have come to you. I wish I had your goodness, and you had to do, I could 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 do.
They
Tell me you're done and free, and these are never few.
I wish
Wish I had your good luck charm, and you had to do, I could 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 do. Camaro, yep. Going down the street in your big Cadillac. You got girls in the front, you got girls in the back. You got way back, you got money in the sack. Both hands on the wheel and your shoulders right back. Tell you're doing well, good things have come to you. I wish I had your happiness, and you had it too. I could do, I could do, I could do, I could do, I could do. No anti-Semitism. I think we're gonna eat some barbecue. Texas is famous for his brisket. The dog has eaten a lot of the brisket he approves. Do you want to taste the card, Bugs? I'm gonna open the door, see if the dog wants to taste the card. Down the street, nope, you don't. You got girls in the front, you got girls in the back, you got in the back, and women in the back. Both hands on the wheels with your shoulders right back. I hear tell you're doing well, good things have come to you. I wish I had your good luck charm, and you had it too. I could do, I could do, I could do, I could do, I could do.
Hello, darling.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty. It's been a long time, just as lovely as you used to be. 2014, I got it used for like 18,000. 2014.
Are you happy?
Hope you're doing fine. This lovely means so much to the mind.
What's that, darling? How am I doing?
Well, I'm gonna see if he wants to go on the trail before we leave. Don't rise and sleep night and day. Trying to say. You want a cup? Cup? You want to go for a hike? You want to come? No, you do not. Okay. Little Alice at her conference. She's classic, right? Feature Family Guy.
Just
All time's sake, hold you in my arms one more time,
thank you,
darling.
May God
Bless you.
and may bring you closer to the things you should have
meant.
Goodbye, darling. Gotta go now. Gotta try.
Love is in the way of and true. And if you should ever your heart forgive me,
Come back,
darling,
I'll be
waiting for you. Greetings from Newcastle. Hello, Newcastle. Good tasty got Southern Sleuth. Great song by Stonewall Jackson. Waterloo, Waterloo, where will you meet your Waterloo? Every puppy has to pay, every puppy has to pay, everybody has to meet this Waterloo. Old anthem was the first in history with an apple. He was tempted as conceived his first bite. The devil made him take a bite, and that's where Adam met his Waterloo. Waterloo, sing along with Mitch. I love Mitch Miller. Where will you meet your Waterloo? Everybody has his day, everybody has to pay, everybody has to meet his Waterloo. Little General Napoleon of France tried to conquer the world and lost his pants and defeat. Known as Bonaparte's retreat, and that's where Napoleon met his Waterloo. Waterloo, Waterloo, where will you meet your Waterloo? Everybody has to pay, everybody has to pay. We are in Fredericksburg, Texas, 2 hours west of Austin, the Hill Country. Glad you're liking it, Wonderful Horseshoe. And Milner lent untrue at their life, but he lost his tune and friends. From Little Birdie Sing, that's when O'Muley met his Waterloo. Waterloo, Waterloo, where will you meet your Waterloo? Everybody has to pay, everybody has to pay, everybody has to meet his Waterloo. Classic. 50s country, yep, going way back.
A place where traditional country music is alive and
Rattlesnake Roundup. I don't know, is that it? They call it that? 6-pack to go.
You're at Willie's Roadhouse.
Beautiful song by the great Tom T. Hall. I think of this song when I travel a lot. Where's the lyrics? It's interesting. The first strange town that was ever, first strange town I was ever in, was hanging a man. I've witnessed these injustices as I travel. I just didn't understand. So I washed my face in the morning dew, bathed my soul in the sun, washed my face in the morning dew, and kept on moving along. Swim Women, I love Swim Women. Indian Love Call. Strange town I was in, they were laughing at a poor crippled man. They were Salty Boogie. Times on the street I just didn't understand. So I washed my face in the morning dew, bathed my soul in the sun, washed my face in the morning dew, and kept on moving along. The first strange town that I was in was so peaceful and nice. The rich got richer and the poor got poorer, and to me, it didn't seem right. But he's like, well, nothing I can do. In the morning dew, bathed my soul in the sun, washed my face in the morning dew,
and kept on moving along. Someday times are bound to change, it can't be very far. And each injustice I have seen will come before the Lord. Then I wash my face in the morning to bathe my soul in the sun. Wash my face in the morning too. My journey will be done.
Good song. See what else is playing. Song. Great song. I'm not a one-eyed cat. Eat banana seafood stove. First rock and roll song in the charts. I'm not a one-eyed cat. Eat banana seafood stove. I can look at you till you don't love me no more. I believe you're doing me wrong and now I know. I believe you're doing me wrong and now I know. The more I work, the faster my money goes. I said shake, rattle and roll. 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 You don't do nothing to save your God-gone soul. America's great. In some ways it was, in some ways it wasn't. It all depends. It is the best decade for music, though. I'll say that. We're almost downtown, guys. Video was, there are a lot of issues in the 50s. If you're a woman or black. But it was changing. The 50s, I give a lot. It's funny that people, the racists love the 1950s because the racists all say, oh, it was so much better in the 50s. They need to change that and amend that to the 1940s because the reason I love the 50s is because of the quiet revolutionaries. It was the 50s when people started fighting for integration. It was the 50s where there was the early kernel of women's rights. The first one was considering running for president. It was the 50s where gay people had for the first time ever, had their own organization and their own semblance of rights. It was the 50s where the Chicano movement and workers' rights started to blossom. It was the 50s where revolution and freedom really started. So people say it was this awful decade of oppression. It was. But everybody is breaking it down. And that's why, not for this person's feeling, but that's why the 50s was cool. Because the 50s fought against normal America in the 40s and 30s. Cena reminds you of Georgia. That's a stretch. Okay. We got a river. There's a river. You don't even want to move, do you? All right, you're gonna want it. You don't want nothing. You don't want nothing on nothing, do you? You don't want to leave. You like this AC, don't you? Especially when I close. Now you even like it more when I close the car, don't you? You want to come? We'll go for a nice walk. No? He does not. Luckily, I have 2 keys. Let's take a little walk, even without the dog. And we'll say goodbye, and then I'll go and get something to eat. I'll be right back. Actually, the grocery store is here. Although I fucking hate H-E-B. Don't get me started on everybody. H-E-B, H-E-B, I love H-E-B. Fuck your, like, H-E-B is like, it's like, why do you need to make a grocery store that big? Like, I don't need 7 types of candy bars. Like, fuck you with your H-E-B, like, it's massive. Shit, man, I just want to get my fucking groceries. I have to go to fucking Mount Everest for a fucking stick of butter? Get the fuck out of here. H-E-B. I'm going to sell all you Texans. Fuck your H-E-Bs. Oh, fuck, Aldi's worse. Aldi looks like a prison. Hey, everybody, you want to go grocery shopping inside a prison? Let's go to Aldi's. Do you want to find meats that are boxed and totally out of date? Let's go to Aldi's. Do you want to feel poor and look poor at the same time and be reminded of how poor you are? Let's go to Aldi's. You had Elvis, Fats Domino's, Chuck Berry, Bill Haley, Buddy Holly. Love all of them. Well, all right. I guess this is the end of the line, guys. Free Tommy Robinson. Who is that? Well, Aldi's are like the most horrible grocery. They're depressing. They're like, they look like they're prisons. Yeah, I don't do Aldi's. I will do H-E-B if I have to, but Aldi's I need not do. See, this would have been a nice, cute little pathway for the dog to walk down, but he's just too damn hot. So it ain't happening. No, ours is bright. Okay, Aldi's. See, thank you, Kate Taylor. Aldi's disgusting. I have all of my Loblaws is weird too. All you damn Canadians with your blah 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 Loblaws blah blah blahs. Loblaws might be worse. Trader Joe's. Too hipster for me. Too alternative. Too cute by half. We'll take a final view. And guys, I'm gonna head out. I hope you all had fun. If not, don't tell anybody. I'm going to do some research with Nance Drew, and we'll all figure out life. You take care. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.